Camera always gives me grief. Every time. Let's lock it in. That's good. Right about there. Oh, that's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. Right there. Yes. Well, it's been a minute. Because life gets so busy. You know? It's been a minute. It surely has. But nevertheless, I'm here. I am here. How are you today? How have you been? My people. I may be gone for a season, but I'm never gone for long. I'm never gone for long. Because you're my people. That's right. I'm your host, Super T Reader. It's time to do some live readings. And every time I tried to do a reading the last couple of weeks, the camera would cut off. I had issues. It would flip and it was acting crazy. Cutting off, cutting up. And I hope it doesn't do it today. If it does, I'm going to buy a new camera before I come back. Because I'm tired of the issues, my viewers. I'm tired of the issues. Let me get set. Arzu, let me do some shout outs. Arzu Shin, Black Indian. Ariana Moran, channel member. Thank you for joining, channel member. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Woo woo. That's right. I changed the membership and made it super affordable. A lot of people who have memberships have tons of subscribers, and they'll just do like 99 cents. So I made it like super affordable. You wouldn't miss it coming out of your account. Have you been doing well? You taking care of yourselves? Shout out C. Cheney M. May. Hello. I'm your host, Super True Reader. That's right. I hope you're doing well. Let me light my incense. We're going to get started. If the smoke alarm goes off, I apologize in advance. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, drinking water, resting, meditating, listen, paying attention to your dreams. Are you paying attention to your dreams? Are you ignoring them? Are you paying attention to your premonitions? Because some of you, you're getting premonitions and you're just ignoring it, knocking it off as a daydream. No, it's premonitions. Start paying attention. You versus them, how do they feel? Let's do some Lucky Journey. I like this new deck. You versus them. Where's my Rider-Waite deck? You versus them. How do they feel? Let's get the manga. Where's my Rider-Waite deck? There you are. Let's get into it. Thank you for being here. If you have to stay, great. If you're not, that's fine. The video will be up. The world reverse. I see that some of you, I don't see closure. I don't see closure. I see a relationship or a situation that's ended. I see somebody wants to have a conversation. What's going on? You versus them, how do they feel? If you can't see it, let me know. And I'll move the camera down. I like to wait till my visitors get out of the house because they just stay in my face. Oh my God. You're trying to get your energy back on track. You were so drained. It's time for some you know, to start taking natural medicine, natural remedies. Four at home, stay home and rest. Fed for wands. Black Indian, stay home and rest. Magician is reversed. Interfering with your manifestation. Okay. Interfering with you trying to do what you need to do for yourself. Let's talk about it. Are you right, guys? Ready? Pick a deck. We're going to do this quick. I won't be on too long today. I've shortened it just for the sake of time. You versus them. How does your person feel? We're going to talk about you versus them. How do they feel? You're going to choose a deck, and then we'll use Rider Waite to confirm the third party of the person, however you want to put it. Ooh, there's nothing more wonderful than a fresh deck of cards. I may have to switch my rings because I can't move my fingers. Thank you for being here. I'm seeing quite a bit of information come out. Let me get these cards. Please pick your deck. Lucky Journey, the Standard Gilded Tarot, and the Manga. We're only going to pull 3 cards and we'll confirm from there. We will elaborate. We will stretch. I'll try to pull energy, try to pull deep. Okay? Get nosy, get deep. Whew. All right, let's talk about it. Pick your card. We're going to get into it. You versus them. How do they feel? Again, if you're just joining me, thank you so much for coming in the room. More meditation. Because in the world is reverse. You're out of balance. You can't, whatever you're dealing with is no longer, it's no longer like, it's not in your life so much. I gotta move my rings around. It's not in your life so much anymore. It's just that you're limiting yourself. Something about a connection is limiting you from moving on to something new. Okay, there we go. I lost a few pounds, so some of my rings are like flying off of me. All right, just a few pounds. Let's go forward here. You versus them, how do they feel? I'm ready for answers. I'm ready to get into it. Let's talk about it. Think of a person, and we're just gonna find out if they're dealing with someone right now. We're gonna find out what they feel about you versus what they feel for another person. Okay? Like how do they feel, intentions, things like that. We're gonna get in it. So we're just gonna do 3 things, okay? Feelings, actions, outcome. I usually do thoughts, feelings, and I just said it. I just told y'all that. So sorry, because I'm so used to doing that. Usually I do 5 steps, 5 different steps. We're just going to do, that looks crazy. Let me put this ring over here. We're just going to do 3 for the sake of time. Feelings, actions, outcome, okay? What does your person feel? Set 1, Lucky Tarot. Deck 1. What do they feel for you versus what do they feel for another person? Somebody that's in their life. Could be in their life right now. Could be somebody that they're in a deep relationship with. It could be someone that they no longer are like dating, but they may have feelings for them. You know what I mean? Could be marriage. Could be somebody that they were just using as a friend, you know, a friend with benefits. The third party, the other person, however you want to look at it. We're going to find out, like I said, what they feel for them. Okay? Let's get into it. Thank you so much again, Ariana Moran, for being a channel member. Are you guys ready? Let me reset the energy. The card one, we're getting right into it right now. What do they feel for you versus another person? Let's move the Manga Tarot over. I really like this deck. I like the glossiness. Let's move over the Gilded Tarot. And let's start with the Lucky Tarot. What do they feel for you versus another person, or the other person, or the third party? What do they feel for you versus the other person? My super bracelets are cutting up, twisting all over the place. Somebody else just came in the room. Thank you for joining me. If you are here for the first time, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you. I am your host, Super T Reader, and I appreciate you being here. How about that? I'm an intuitive, empathic, mystic medium. I'm here to give you answers to your most burning questions. What do they feel for you versus the other person? Feelings? What are their feelings, deck one? What are their feelings, deck one? Actions? What are their feelings? Outcome? Let's use the Rider-Waite deck for the other person. This gorgeous Rider-Waite deck that was gifted to me. I love it. A young man actually gifted me this deck. Page of one, two of wands. A whole bunch came out. Too many. That's weird how I'm not feeling them. I'm gonna put them back. But the two of wands tells us that there's like a split energy. They could be traveling. More cards are coming out. Reverse. Ooh, okay. I see what that is also. Okay, there it is. That's it. There it is. That's it. Yup. Don't show me cards. There we go. Yep, don't show me. There we go. They're face down. World cards reverse. It's upright. Now we've got maybe some closure. I heard the world cards say the means to an end. I heard the world cards say the means to an end. The means to an end? I mean, nobody wants to be the means to an end. Nobody wants to be that. Like, not really. Let's find out. The means to an end? Let's see. How do they feel about you? Seven of Swords? Something they didn't tell you. They left traces of where they were before they were with you. They left traces of where they were before they were with you. If you chose the deck one. So listen, deck one, whoever they were with before they were with you, they told you some little white lies. Are you getting that? There were some little white lies. You said, what do you mean little white lies, Super T Reader? The Seven of Swords, well, those aren't even little white lies. Those are big lies. Somebody told you, oh, I wasn't with that person. Oh, I didn't want to be with them. Oh, I don't like them anymore. Oh, I'm not seeing anyone. No, I'm single. Seven of Swords, none of that was true. A lot of sneaking, a lot of dishonesty. And if you look at the Seven of Swords, there's two swords down there, which means they left clues. Those are clues. That means they left some of the swords. They couldn't take everything with them, so they only left what they couldn't take. That means I left clues as to the truth. I couldn't clean up all of my dirty work. and there's still clues to what I was doing. I left you clues. So some of you, there's some clues left here as to what was going on. So you know already about this person. You know whatever they told you, you know whether it's true, whether it's a lie, you know right now while you're watching this video. You know right now. The Seven of Swords says, I don't want to tell you everything. The funny thing is, with this card, it's only 5 swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the picture. Even though it says sword 7. And then this sword right here looks totally different. Look at that sword. See that one? It looks different than the rest of them. You see that? That sword looks different. These four look the same, and then this one looks like it came from a totally different place. So that means that you're not the only person this person was stealing from, lying from, cheating on. Are y'all hearing that? So, feelings, actions, outcome. How do they feel about you, Deck One? Well, they don't want you to know that there's something that was going on with a whole nother person. They don't want you to know that. Dare I say more than one person for some of you? But most of you, it's you and one other person. They were in between two people and they left clues. See, that other sword says they left traces that there was somebody else. Either you caught them talking to them, you saw a certain text. Some of you, when you slept with them, they didn't seem as interested. They seemed kind of drained. Are y'all listening? They seemed kind of drained. They didn't seem very into you, if this was a romantic relationship. So they felt like they couldn't tell you what they were really doing. They couldn't tell you that what they were really doing is being involved with somebody at the same time they were with you. But they did not feel like they could tell you that. So they were lying. There was some lying going on, some cheating and sneaking. I heard the Seven of Swords say there were some things going on behind the scenes. How do they feel about you? Again, was the question. They feel like there's a part of them that it's like they want to talk. I don't know why I'm getting that. But at the same time, they don't want you to know something. This has a strong Page of Swords energy for some reason. I don't know why. But they feel like they want to still kind of communicate. But at the same time, the Seven of Swords says, I want to keep my distance from you and I want to slip out quickly. And I keep hearing, because the Seven of Swords is running away. So they want to keep their distance from you. They don't want you to be in close proximity to them. Okay? So that if you find out something, they can just run. If you figure them out, they can just run. If you figure out that they're talking to another woman or man, they can just escape. I also heard the Seven of Swords said this person has 2 phone numbers. Just that this person has 2 phone numbers. Give me that deck. That person has 2 phone numbers. Because there's 2 different swords. Look again. Swords are communication. See that sword? So there's 2 different swords down here. And it tells me that they're talking to 2 different people. They're communicating with 2 different people. And neither one of those people know that they're talking to someone else. They're trying to keep this on the down low. Trying to keep it secret. They're trying to keep it quiet. So they feel like, look at the Six of Wands. Yeah. They're getting a lot of attention from other people. Yeah. Queen of Wands. If you look at the fire energy. If you guys don't know, then I'm going to tell you. Anytime you see the Queen of Wands in Tarot, look at the Sun card. Anytime you see the Queen of Wands in the Tarot, she is almost always the other woman. She's almost always the other woman, the other person, somebody that's all too eager to get involved with somebody you're dealing with. Okay, are y'all getting that? So the Six of Wands says, I'm winning, I'm good. I got it like that. I'm getting attention, conversation from you and this other person. So this is somebody that feels like they can get attention from you and somebody else just like that. They can get attention from people very easily. And they get a lot of attention. They're appreciated. When they, Six of Wands, when they call this other person, that person picked the Queen of Wands, snatches the phone up. Hello? They can't wait to hear from them. Are y'all hearing that? So how do they feel? They feel, I heard, that's why I told you those 2 swords felt like 2 different people. This person is sneaky. They feel like they have to sneak around and not tell you that they are talking to somebody else. And the way they feel about you is literally what they feel for this other person. Like, I'm telling you, somebody else has just as much attention, just as much love. You know what I mean? Just as much, when am I going to see you again? They're doing the exact same thing. The way they did it to you, they're doing it to them. And some of you, the Seven of Swords says they left clues. You know. When you call them at night, they're not busy. You can't come around, that kind of thing. So what do they feel for you right now? Well, they're running a little bit. They're running. They feel like they can't tell you that there's somebody else. Queen of Wands. They feel like they can't be fully honest with you. They've got to hide what they're feeling. I'm telling you, they're hiding feelings for someone else. Do they like you? Yeah, they do. They like you. They do like you. Sun card came out under that one, but yeah, they like you. But look at this. Look. Look, Strength card, Leo. Now you got two major arcana. Look at the Four of Cups. Now, everybody, take a look. I like this deck. Look at the cups. Look at the sun trying to block it. Let me do it with this hand. Look at the cups. Let me pull it up. Okay, up, 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 up. There we go, there we go. Look at the cups. They're all different. 3 different cups. Look, they're all different looking. One of them looks like a chalice with blue, what is it? Blue is what? Rhinestones? Right? Red is an emerald. Green is an emerald. Red is a ruby. And blue, is blue a rhinestone? I forget. But anyway, this cup's got like blue rhinestones, and this one's got like decoration, short and wide with decorations. And this one looks like more regal and classy. And then here you got this whole plain cup. So look at all these different cups that are down there. So, do they still like you? Yeah, they do. They like you. Look at the Four of Cups. They like you. They're just preoccupied. Four of Cups means they're preoccupied. With what? This person, Seven of Swords, they never told you about. How do they feel? They like you. They just are not interested. Because see, they're not running. This is not the Eight of Cups. They're not walking away from these cups. They're not walking away from these cups. Thank you so much for that. Level 1. I like that. Thank you. I like that. So, let's get us some, yeah. No, I didn't change it from euro. I just changed it to 99 cents, just to make it easier. Just to make it easier for everyone. Let me tell you something. Deck 1, how do they feel about you? They still like you. They're still interested in you to a degree. But right now, they're occupied. They're preoccupied, says the Four of Cups. And the Six of Wands says they feel pretty good about this. They're getting a lot of attention. A lot. The Seven of Swords says they can disappear pretty easily on you. If you guys stop talking, they're already involved with somebody else. They're preoccupied. They get busy with someone else quickly. And the Four of Cups tells me that anybody else that they get involved, if there's another person, a third, a 1, 2, 3 third, guess what? You're on rotation. You're on rotation. And you guys you don't know about each other. The Seven of Swords says you don't know about each other. Do they like you? Oh, yeah. They think you're great. But they're also messing with other people, and those people are on rotation, okay? They think you're great. Now, those are their feelings. What are their actions? Oh, my God. What did I just tell you about this card? Oh, God. Okay. Now, look at the Five of Swords. Didn't I tell you this card looked like the Five of Swords? Isn't that funny? This card only shows 5 swords, even though it's the 7 of Swords. This deck is a little weird. Now you get the 5 of Swords. You see? What are their actions? They're going to get their way. They're going to get their way. They're going to get what they want. They're going to get their way. And they will sort of use you a little bit here. And what I mean is this, deck 1. Again, Five of Swords is telling you, if you want this person, you're going to have to compete and battle for their attention through other people. So what are their actions? Their actions are to get their way, to get your time and attention for whenever they need it, and then they'll just drop you when they're done. This is really harsh. I'm just letting y'all know. What are their feelings, actions, and their outcome? The Five of Swords says, when I'm done using you, I'll just drop you. I'll just be done. You won't hear from me. I won't call. I won't text. I'll just drop off the face of the earth. And they will. Seven of Swords is already telling you they're good at disappearing outcome. Six of Pentacles. Look at this. I want you to pay attention. I always see this card like this. Well, not always. I want you to pay attention. At the Six of Pentacles, you've got one person here begging, and he's putting little coins in their hand. And then there's other person over here begging, and he's getting ready to put some coins in their hand. So even though the Six of Pentacles is good, giving and sharing, but the scales are here, which means they're going to balance it out. Which means what? This person needs some. This person needs some. So this person says everybody gets some. Are y'all getting that? They're sharing this with everyone. I'm trying to I told y'all over here. I told you here that you were on rotation. Okay? So their outcome, Six of Pentacles. Oh, I'll be back to give you a little time. I'll be back to give you a little attention. I'll be back to give you a little affection. We can go to dinner. Let's go out to dinner. Shoot, let's go to the drive-thru and get a burger. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, they'll spend time with you. Six of Pentacles is telling you that. But look how these other people are sitting here. Look at them. They're just worn and tattered and clothes all raggedy. They're dirty. They haven't bathed. They're in need. So listen close. The Six of Pentacles is upright, but it is telling you that this is somebody that will leave you in need. This is someone that will leave you in need of what? Attention, affection, everything. Because hey, let me give you a few coins. This person's here begging, let me give you a few coins. And they both look raggedy. Both of these people on the bottom are Five of Pentacles people. Are y'all hearing this? These people on the bottom, those are Five of Pentacles looking people. That's Five of Pentacles energy. You seeing that? That's Five of Pentacles energy. Both of them look ragged. This one looks really haggard. And this person that's giving the money, they don't look haggard. So that's telling you everybody's waiting to get some of this person's attention, to get some of their time, to get some of their affection. Everybody, Four Cups is on rotation. They're waiting their turn. And I hate to say that, but they are. They're just waiting their turn. Hello, KKKK. Thank you for joining me. Shout outs. Hi, D. Hello, D. Channel member, another channel member, D. Delilah. You left them finally thinking about new love. Good. Arzu Shin. There's another person. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Here comes people in the room. Feelings, actions, outcomes. Somebody that is wanted, honey. Their people want them, honey. And the Five of Swords says, I know it. Five of Swords is an ultimatum. Do it or else. It's also losing. It's losing when you think you... See, this is somebody that will break up with you and you say, listen, I can't really... I don't want to just talk to you while you got other people in your life. If you don't want to be with me, I understand. I'd rather not continue with you if I have to share you. I'd rather not continue with you if you have other people that you want to be with. Like, I don't want to be a part-time lover. Well, this is Five of Swords is like, oh, well. I guess you won't have me then. Because I'm not giving up my friends. I'm not giving up my female friends for you. You see what I mean? I'm not giving up my female friends for you. Those are my friends. They're not their friends. But that's the Five of Swords will put you in a bad space. Are you getting that? The Five of Swords will corner you and put you in a bad spot. They will put you in a bad spot. They will put you in a place where you have to make a choice. And it's not a good choice. Like, they'll put you in a position where you're not comfortable. They will manipulate you and put you in a position like, well, that's my female friend. So if you want to be with me, you're just going to have to accept her. You see what I mean? Oh, we're just friends, even though that person's calling it all the time. You know what I mean? Oh, that's my buddy. We're just cool. Hey, I have female friends. That's the way it is. If you can't handle that, then, you know, we might not be together. You see what I mean? The Five of Swords will put you in a bad spot. They'll make you deal with something that's very uncomfortable. And they know it's uncomfortable, but they'll put you in that spot. Okay? And you won't like it. So whenever you see the Five of Swords, be careful. It's a very selfish person that's going to put you in a bad spot, and they're going to make you choose, or they're going to give you an ultimatum. Either you accept, that's my baby mama. I'm going to always love her. I got kids by her. You hear that? If that's your baby mama and you always are going to love her, and you got kids by her, then why the hell you ain't with her? Shut the front door. Y'all didn't get that. I'm going to always love her. We got kids together. I'm going to always love her. Then how come you're not with her? You see what I'm telling you? I'm telling you, you have to watch people that do that because they're putting you in a bad spot. Let's see how they feel about the other person. Let me look at the Six of Pentacles, because that Six of Pentacles, I'm trying to tell you, they are sharing themselves with more than one person. Six of Pentacles is giving you that vibe. There it is. Shut the front door. I told you, didn't I? See? Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom. They're working on things. They want to work. There's a part of them that wants to work on this with you. Look at the Tower, Aries. I told you. That's why this fell apart. This person is selfish. They cheat, Seven of Swords. I'm telling you. Are they giving at times? Yeah. But it doesn't work, says the Tower. The Tower says this isn't going to work. This is not going to work. Do I see you working for me in the future? In what field? Oh, wait a minute. I answered that for you a couple of times. I mean, I think I did. I'll answer that for you. Don't worry. Let's look at the third party. How did they feel, Page of Cups? I tried to warn y'all. Page of Cups. Look at this. What are their feelings? They still want to continue to offer them love. What are their actions? Ace of Wands. They're talking to them now. Didn't I say that up here? I said that, didn't I? The Tower is warning you. This is something that you're going to find out. Like, oh, like the Tower is something you find out and you're like, oh my God. You know, it's something really shocking. And it's like it can blow up in your face, or it's something that just shatters your beliefs. Like you're sitting here thinking everything's cool, and then you find out that they've been chatting with the baby mama, or they've been going to see him once a month. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you see what I mean? Like the Tower is that thing you find out that shocks the crap out of you. That shocking detail that it really just blows your mind. The Tower is devastating. You're devastated, like, oh my God, that's that. So that's what this devastation is for. This person will devastate you. They're dealing with someone else at the Seven of Swords. Be careful, because if you're dealing with them, you will be devastated by what you find out. How do they feel about the other person, Page of Cups? They feel like they still have love for them. They want to offer them love. They want to be their friend. They still feel like they want to offer that person their time. They want to be around them. What are their actions? They want to talk to them if they're not already talking to them. And I told you that up here. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Eight of Swords reversed. Look at that. Listen close. What is the outcome? The Eight of Swords reverse means when something is on their mind that's really stressing them, they talk to this person about it. Are y'all hearing that? So what's the outcome? Just like I told you, this is the person they talk to when things aren't right. This is the when Tower says when this blows up with you, what do? They start talking to the third party. You see that? You see how they talk to them? You see how they communicate? You see how they get Eight of Swords reverse, get their stress off their chest? Eight of Swords reverse is like, okay, because this is like a restriction. You can't stop thinking of something. You don't feel comfortable expressing what you feel. You feel restricted. But when the Eight of Swords is reversed, they get it off their chest and tell the other person. So they're really communicating with you. And this is why you're running up against all these rules and restrictions. This is why you're running up against all this sort of blockages, and why they make you feel like you can't find out this, or you don't know that, or you feel like you're... Didn't I tell you that these two people down here begging were the Five of Pentacles energy? Okay? Six of Pentacles is what? Step up from the Five of Pentacles. So you see the two people begging? That means you finally get what you need. Okay? Now, I told you they were giving and sharing their... Look at the scales. Justice card energy. Could be a karmic. Could be a karmic. Or you could be their karmic. But they are sharing their self with someone else. Their time, their energy, everything. Somebody else is important to them. Are y'all hearing that, deck one? Because look at the energy compared to what you see here. So they really feel Listen, like this other person is important. Remember, the Page of Cups can be new love. Remember, the Ace of Wands is new conversation. Eight of Swords reverse is opening up about your worries, your fears, your anxieties, your hopes, your dreams, your goals, blah, blah, blah. The Eight of Swords reverse, you're getting all out. You get everything that you held in and couldn't express it to you, they expressed all of it to this person. So the third party knows way more about them than what you know. Y'all heard what I said. Amina, I still keep getting banking. Black Indian, I'm in Aries too, and guess what? This resonates with me too. Terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Let's go forward. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, listen. Listen, listen. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords reverse. What are they talking about? Look, Six of Wands reverse. How come you got the Six of Wands upright, but they got the Six of Wands reverse? Let me tell you why. Because they get their way with you, says the Six of Wands. Did y'all hear what I said? How come their Six of Wands is reversed? Because they don't always get their way and get all the attention that they want from the third party. You see how these Six of Wands is reversed? They don't get the time and affection and the energy and the attention from this person like they do you. Look at the Magician reverse. Manipulation. Hangman reverse. They can't really see what they want to see when it comes to this third party. Pisces energy. The Magician is what? He's a Virgo and a Gemini. So the Magician reverse is manipulation. Also, the Magician reverse is you're trying to manifest something, you're trying to manipulate, and it doesn't always go the way you want it to. So I'm going to tell you now, they can't really, they're nicer to this person. And I don't like that from my people, okay? They're nicer to them. They come at them differently. The way they come at the third party is very different than how they come at you. They talk to them differently. Look at the card, look at the energy of the cards. They talk to them differently. They're nicer. They're more polite. They don't hold things back. They don't lie to them. Did y'all hear what I said? They don't. Y'all know I'm going to straight tell you. They don't lie to them. They don't make the other person feel. Look at the Four of Cups. They don't really make the other person feel. Even though the other person is on rotation like you. Even though the other person gets done exactly the way you get done at the end of the day. For the most part, this person has more of the nicer side of them. They're more open. They're more friendly. They're more, you want to go out. They're kinder to them, okay? I hope that makes sense. So, yeah, you versus them. The other person, they got third party vibes. They're not with that person full time. Eight of Pentacles fell out. Why'd that come out? They're not with them full time. Eight of Pentacles star card. But they do want to be with them. Look at the Six of Cups. See? So Aquarius, Six of Cups, water, earth. They still treat the third party like they want to be with them. They talk to them, and Six of Cups, they remember them. They think of them more often, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. But don't think that they're not Two of Wands still caught in between the two of you. Let's go forward. I'm just letting y'all know. They are still caught in between the two of you, but I feel like the third party has a little bit more respect. Okay? And y'all know y'all deserve better than that. Cards, deck two. Let's talk about it. You versus them. How do they feel, deck two, about you versus how they feel about the other person? So many fields came out because you said it would change career, favor people, but you don't want... Let me move my thing out the way so I can see what you're saying. So many fields came out. It confused you because it would change career and you would favor people, but you don't want what... But I don't want that. I want to work for yourself. Well, just take it, Amina, just take things slow. Because remember, the cards are trying to give you the energy of what's happening, but you have to give it time to manifest. Look at the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. I kept telling you, Nine of Pentacles, you're going to do fine. I told you that before. You're going to be okay. Look, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords reverse. You will finally see the best path to take, which for you is going to incorporate a lot of independence. So see, you're going to be okay. Oh yeah, Two of Swords reverse. You will figure out the best. You will figure out the best strategy to take. You will figure out which one's best for you. Two of Swords reverse. Two of Swords is like I can't think. I don't know. I can't see what I should do. I can't see the best solution. I don't know, but you will figure it out. Two of Swords reverses. You'll finally see the best path to take. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed. You could be quitting a job, either losing a job or quitting a job. What's the Queen of Pentacles also telling me banking though? Something in 2026. I don't know why I'm getting that. But anyway, I feel like you're going to be more independent. There's a strong chance that you're going to have some independence next year. Something about 2026. There's some offers you're not going to like. Page of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. There are some offers that you're not going to like. So some offers will come in. You may be like, I don't want that. That's garbage. So you may get a few offers, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, that you don't like. You don't trust them. You don't like them. Be careful of the Knight of Cups reversed, because that is somebody that's making you an offer that's not good. So be careful, because the Knight of Cups reversed will make something. Have you ever looked in the paper or in the paper? Have you ever looked online for a job and it looked amazing, right? Bonuses. Great pay. How they put the exclamation mark, competitive, and we've got all these different things, blah, blah, blah. And they like, wow, they try to make it sound absolutely amazing. And when you get the job, it's no different than anything else. They're just talking. That's the Knight of Cups reverse. They try to make it sound amazing. And when you get there, it's nothing like they said it was. It's not as exciting. It's not as interesting. Competitive pay, it's only like 50 cents or $1 more. It's not a whole lot more, So you be careful, because the Knight of Cups reverse is good at gimmick. And the Page of Cups reverse just means that it's an offer. The Page of Cups reverse means it's an offer that doesn't offer enough. Okay? It's not enough. So if there's an offer coming in, Amina, and you don't like it, the Page of Cups reverse says it's not enough. Like he'll offer you something, but it isn't enough. And it's like, nah, that's not enough perks. There's not enough pay per hour. Nah, I don't get enough benefits. The Page of Cups reverse is that vibe. But watch that Knight of Cups reverse. Because this is somebody that will sweet talk you and try to make it seem like they're offering you something amazing, and they're not, okay? They're not. Be careful what you sign, too. Be careful what you sign. I need to sit up. Hold on. Okay. All right. Now, Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. I like seeing that, because the Page of Pentacles is a new position. It's a new position, something new, like right after you graduate or training. And it's pretty decent. It's interesting. And it does give you the opportunity to grow with the company. Okay. So you do have opening a building for children, birthday parties, coaches, training, security. I know you got many offers. I figured that. And I think you're going to be very well working independently. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Somebody's going to be very kind and help you. I see somebody, King of Cups is going to be I always speak so fast. And I always say the wrong thing when I look at the card. If it's a King of Cup, I'm like, oh, it's a King of Wands. I just speak out, I speak the wrong thing because I speak so fast. My mind's thinking one thing and my mouth's trying to keep up. Because my thoughts come so quickly when I'm doing the tarot. They come fast. So the King of Cups is somebody that really likes you. They really like what you have to offer. They want to be kind, friendly, emotionally supportive, and helpful. They may even give you advice. So somebody's really going to like what you offer. I like the King of Cups. Really going to like what you offer. Yeah. Don't worry. Things will get better eventually. Don't worry. Things will get better eventually, okay? Rick. Is your person cheating on you? Oh my God. It's really weird. Hello, Rick. Where'd you come from? I've never seen you here before. I have an answer for you, Rick. $15 Cash App, PayPal, or $15 you can do a super chat. I will answer that question for you. I want to get back to the video, please. Oh, I did get an answer. But anyway, dang, Rick, your answer wants to... So, make a payment and I'll answer that for you. If you become a channel member for 99 cents, you get your answers right there on the spot. Super T, can you tell me if you should start going to a career networking event? If you go to a career networking of no, and I hate to say no, I don't mean that. The Nine of Swords almost came out. Not so much a career networking event. Not so much a career networking event, D, as oh God, I want to say webinar. Does that make sense? Something about a webinar, D. It's like you should do a webinar, okay? Something like webinars. You could do the networking event. That will be fine. But I get this weird vibe that the career networking event is there to like collect information. That's weird. I don't know why I'm getting that, D. Yeah, like D, get like a the Ace of Pentacles said a webinar. A webinar. Yeah. Yep. The High Priestess reverse is telling me you're gonna see something. There's something you're not catching. King of Wands, Two of Wands. You're gonna catch it if you go to the webinar. The webinar, I heard see the path. The webinar said it's gonna lead to something else. Are you getting that? The King of Wands. That person's gonna be very smart, very knowledgeable. If you keep going to the webinars, you're gonna find somebody at the webinar that's gonna be very helpful. I don't know why I'm getting that, D. So, okay, D, do like the, you know how they do the webinars? If you go to college, they have a webinar for admissions. They have a webinar for financial aid, and they give you all this information. Something about going to the webinar, you're going to get more help, said the King of Wands, because he's extremely helpful. You're going to get more help, D. If you go to the networking event, they collect information. Does that make sense? I don't know why I'm getting that. That's crazy. So you be careful, because something about the webinar, I keep hearing that you're going to get information. Something about the when you go to the webinar, you're going to get information. If you go to a networking event, you're going to give a bunch of information. Does that make sense, D? Just to let you know, you're going to give information. It's like you're almost going to feel like you're getting nowhere. Like, damn, I didn't give him my resume. I didn't give him all this stuff. And they're like, well, we'll get back with you. But a webinar, it's like you're getting a bunch of information on the spot. And I see it. It's going to be very helpful. And it's going to lead you to a different path. It's going to lead you to a different path. Somebody here, King of Wands, Two of Wands, somebody's going to lead you on a different path. I see it. I'm telling you. And the High Priestess reverses, you don't see this yet. You can't really see it. But when you get there, that path will open and you'll meet that person, if that makes sense. I'm telling you, that's what I'm getting. Children's birthday parties. I think that's going to be slow. Shut up. Yep. Amina, I was going to answer this for you. Look, Six of Cups. Look at the children. Six of Cups is children. Okay? Six of Cups reverse. Will you be successful with children's birthday parties? The Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles reverses. That's going to be very hit or miss. That's going to be very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. It means that sometimes it'll go very well, but sometimes it may not go so well. You may get money at Five of Wands reverse. You may have to sort of digress and give people their money back. Five of Wands reverse is if people pay you. Knight of Pentacles reverse, the check may bounce, or they want a refund, or oh, never mind, we're gonna cancel. Can you give my deposit back? Are you hearing that, Amina? So if you do the children's birthday parties with this Six of Cups with the children on it reverse, I feel like I don't know if it's gonna pan out as well for you, because I see like people saying, oh, never mind, we're gonna cancel. Can we get our deposit back? I keep seeing something about $200. Something about $200. I need more. I need to get more of my cards. What are my numbers? I had numbers, but anyway, something about $200. Let me get my tea leaf. I don't know if it's gonna say anything. It might not, but just be careful, because I feel like you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna get cancellations. People are gonna want their money back and all kind of goofy stuff. Dog far away. Oh my God. Table. hard work ahead. And the table was reversed. Archway. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. I just talked to one of y'all just a second ago about paths. Oh my God, I just did, didn't I? Paths opening up. This was reversed. Uh-oh. And a fan. It says romance, celebration. Look at this, D. Was it D who asked that? Who asked about the part? Amina, you asked about the party, right? Look, romance, celebration. You just said birthday parties. What is the word at the bottom of that card? I'm waiting for my video to catch up with myself. There we go. What is the word on the right? It says party, and that was reversed. Oh my God. Did you see that? Did you see that? The word party is reversed. I told you. Oh my God, that's crazy. That issue is crazy. So it's telling you an archway. Think of archway as the Ace of Pentacles. Think of archway as Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles has that big arch on that little arch on the bottom of the card, and that's reversed. And an archway is an opening. Now, tables reverse, archway, and fan. I'm telling you right now, you can do this business, but I don't see it may pan out for you. Okay. It's crazy. It may not pan out. So just, if you want to do it, great. If not, you kind of have your answer there. Okay? It might not pan out the way you want. Let me go back and look at my chat. Let me see what I missed. Working for yourself in the future. Yeah, I do see you working yourself for the future, Amina. Yep. Black Indian child. This sounds too accurate. Thank you for that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Work for yourself in what field? There's Rick. Rick is talking again. Hi, Rick. Okay, online events. Yeah, we did answer that. Anything else you asked? Okay. Wow, that's crazy that you asked that and the word party came out on the card. That lets you know right there that you're getting a real answer. Am I right? Or am I right? I want to go forward here really quickly to deck 2. Deck 2, your person. Let's talk about this really quickly. If you have questions, put it as a super chat. If you have questions, put it as a super chat, or I might miss it. Which business would be best for you? Let me answer that, and then I'm going to do the you versus them for the second deck. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Something where you're not told what to do, something where you're not bossed around, something where you can work very independently, and people are very friendly, benevolent, forgiving. The King of Cups lets you have your way. The Knight of Wands, where you can maybe move around, drive around, do a lot. 7 of Wands, you don't need a lot of advice. You don't need micromanagement. You don't need anybody telling you what to do. So I see here the type of job that would be good for you is where you're independent. You're not being told what to do. You're not bossed around. You could drive a lot, or you may be very transient. You'll be, transporting around. Okay, could be people, could be items, but you're moving around. Also, the King of Cups says somebody that is kind, friendly, that's helpful, but stays out of your way. Are you getting that? The King of Cups doesn't get in your way. He'll just say, oh, okay, well, if you need something, let me know. They let you do what you need to do on the job. Are you getting that? You don't need to be bossed around. You don't need a manager. You don't need any of that. Like, you're not that type of person. So you need to work independently, where you are able to move, said the Knight of Cups. You can go from place to place. You're not too stationary, if that makes sense. How do you get access in the chat? Does it matter if you're outside the U.S.? No. I do a lot of readings for people outside the U.S. A lot. Nope, doesn't matter, Black Indian. We're going to get to this real quick. Thank you so much for the questions. I appreciate you guys. Now let's go forward. You versus them real quickly. You versus them, deck 2. How do they feel? Feelings, actions, and outcome. If you have a question, put it as a super chat. That way I don't miss it, because I may miss it. I just have a few people in the room, but the chat seems to, I'll look over, look back down, and the chat has rolled on. That's it. You versus them. Feelings, actions, outcome. Let's talk about it. Fool reverse Aquarius. Okay. Okay, fool. Okay, fool. Let's talk about the other person. How do they feel about you versus the other person? 1, 2, their cards are coming out quick. So they have some thoughts about the other person already. Those thoughts are flowing pretty quickly. But they're coming out quick. Oh my goodness, the Page of Cups tried to come out. But we also got a Wheel of Fortune and a Five of Pentacles. Maybe they tried to offer that person love, but things got out of hand. And they ended up rejected. Things didn't work out and they ended up rejected. That's it. Let's talk about it. How do they feel about you versus the other person? Let's do that real quick. Feelings. For you, Six of Pentacles, sharing, giving. We got that for the deck 1, but I'm getting a way different vibe here. So deck 2, I'm getting a real different vibe. I'm getting a different vibe than I got for deck 1. How do they feel about you versus the other person? Thoughts, feelings, thoughts. Well, no, we shortened it for the sake of time. Feelings, actions, outcome. Usually I do like thoughts, feelings, intentions, action, outcome. We'll do that another time. I promise. So they feel like they definitely want to share something with you. They want to share something very important with you. I heard the Six of Pentacles say, you matter. This person has, I don't know if they have a crush on you. I see puppy love. I see, let me get some cards here. I see they care about you. Let me see. What do I do with that deck? Let me find it. Here we go. It should be here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. All right. Got it. Let's do some Gilded Reverie real quick. How do they feel about you? They like you. They care about you. I heard the Six of Pentacles say they will give whatever they need to give to keep this connection going. Like if they need to give time, if they need to give money, if they need to help you with something, this person is willing to do what they need to do to keep this going. They don't want this to end. If this relationship is ended, this person didn't want that. If it's ended, they didn't want it. I'm telling you now, they didn't want it. They didn't want it. Let's go further. People coming and going, coming and going. People coming and going. Let's see. There we go. Absolutely. Absolutely, Black Indian. It's easy. Black Indian, it's very easy. Very easy. All you do is hit the little super chat. So hit the, should be a little button that you can hit and then you can make your super chat. Anyway, let's do some Gilded Reverie real quick. Tin can. How do they feel for you versus how they feel about the other person? Set 3. Or set 2, excuse me, set 2. They feel like they want to give something to you. Now, this sounds weird. Now, we'll see what the other cards say. But for you, I'm picking up they want to give more to you than they want to do the other person. Yours is the opposite of card 1. I do see almost like a puppy love, like a tenderness. You're in their heart. There's a boat. Number 3 says ten of spades. That's a 10 of swords. So if this ended, this was very hard on this person. Look at that boat. Boat represents your ship coming in. Look at that big ship. Somebody wants to move towards you. The ship's coming in. Want to move towards you. Now, that ship can mean leaving, but I'm not getting that at all. I'm not. This person's a traveler. They travel a lot. Oh my God. What did I tell you? They want to come home. I told you. Didn't I say coming in? Yep. The boat, home. See, the boat's headed home. I told you. So somebody's boat is actually headed towards home. They want to come towards you. They want to come back to where you live, or come back to your neighborhood, or see the family. Number 4 on that card. Think of 4 of Wands. Yeah, just I see someone moving towards you, and there's a beautiful woman. She's in thought. This could be you, or it could be them. Just depends. She's in deep thought. Ace of Spades. Think of it as the Ace of Swords. Somebody is thinking very heavily about a woman that they feel was very beautiful. If it's you, they are thinking of you very heavily. They want to come home or they want to come back home from wherever they were. I heard home is where the heart is. Uh-oh. Here are the storks. Storks can represent, I think those are storks. Either storks or pelicans. They can represent having a baby. Or they're messengers. There's a stork nest. Nope, she's got a twig in her mouth. So she's building. She's got a twig in her mouth. He or she. Probably a male. Which means she's going to put that twig in there. So the stork is getting ready to build a nest. And that's reverse. So that means that they were building a nest, a home with someone. And it didn't work out. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. So they were building a home with someone and it did not work out. Because you can see, again, if you look, he's got a little twig in his mouth. You see it? You get to look careful. Okay? And that didn't work. So they're building a home somewhere, but for some reason it didn't turn out. And here is like a gazebo with water fountain in front, which represents richness, lavishness. Also, some people look at them as like celebrating in them. Something about richness, formal, lavishness. I don't know why I'm getting that, but someone was living a lavish lifestyle somewhere else. It wasn't for lack of money, but it didn't work out. Look at that fountain. Some of you, I heard they live in Fountain Square. Not trying to tell someone's address, but the water fountain, I keep hearing the word Fountain Square. So that could be their address. Fountain. Something fountain. Fountain View. Fountain Square. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's go further. Yeah, left to build a home with a gold digger. What did I tell you? I knew it. Look at the tomb. Now we see Anubis, the Egyptian dog Anubis, right? Now, if you look at the dog Anubis, think of the Doberman Pinschers today. That's kind of what that is. And if you look at the tomb, I think it's either Tutankhamun or it could be Pharaoh. But I think it's Tutankhamun. But anyway, it's a tomb. It's an Egyptian tomb. And we all know tombs represent something that's been dead for thousands of freaking years. Do you see? Something died. They've been thinking, look at the boat, the house, and the woman. They want to come back home to this woman. Because whatever they had, they were building a nest with somebody else. And then the tomb says it died. And it wasn't for lack of lavishness and money. They had resources and it was a very lavish lifestyle, but the tomb said it died. It just died. It's dead in the water. Okay, it didn't work out. Okay. All right, didn't work out. And this card is like, it's weird. This was almost, I think it came out reverse. Overcast skies. That sky is like weird. I keep hearing the word breakthrough. Something about this, it's like the sky is like tumultuous. You see the light clashing with the dark. It's like a storm is getting ready to come. You could just feel it in that card. I'm telling you, something happened and it didn't work out. And they're thinking of the woman coming towards the woman that's at home. And the woman is beautiful. Look at that tulip. She's beautiful. The tulip says that you're tall and skinny. Either you're short and skinny or you're tall and skinny. Some of you. And you have dark hair. And a very beautiful face. I'm telling you what the person said. Let's go forward. That's their feelings. Six of Pentacles. Also, I heard the Six of Pentacles say they're buying a plane ticket. They're leaving. Look at the boat. They're leaving. Listen. I don't know what's going on. Set 2. Deck 2, but this person is not happy. They have it all where they are. But why aren't they happy? Like, they were just not happy. That's kind of sad. Dove Pike up Leon. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, it's wonderful to see you. Oh, you're one of my ride or dies. Oh, yes, you've been around a long time. That's right. Absolutely. You've been around since the beginning. I'm very glad to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. Whoa, let me scroll down. That chat's getting down. Yes, it is. All right. They want to share something with you. It's very important, Deck One. How do they feel? You're important. They like you. They want to share. Some of you, I heard they want to share their life with you. They want to come home. They had a very lavish lifestyle somewhere else. That didn't work. They're over it. They said they're over it. Did y'all hear that? They're over it. They said all that glitters is not gold. They said don't believe. They said all that glitters is not gold. Don't believe the hype. They said all that glitters is not gold and don't believe the hype. They said it's not all that. They said don't believe the hype. They were miserable. Nothing was they said nothing was as it seems where they were. Oh my goodness. So that's their feelings. They want to share something with you, give something, you're important. And also they said they think you need them. They think you need them. That's their feeling. Their feelings. What are their actions? What are their actions? Shut the front door. Death card. Something is going to change. Now, usually the death card is an ending. Or the death card, Scorpio energy, is a transformation. Something's going to die and a whole nother thing is going to spring up in its place. So the death card tells me this relationship died. It ended. But when you see the death card, it means something all new sprang up in its place. Let's see what it is. What's the outcome? Oh my God. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Three of Pentacles. I told you. They're ready to build something new, damn it. I knew it. I knew that death card wasn't an ending for you. Because I see this tomb, which is a death card in itself. I told you. They couldn't build anything with this other person. Even though they had all these resources. That still ended. And remember, this is a tomb. Pharaoh, freaking Anubis. Remember, Egypt absolutely crumbled. Remember, Egypt was like one of the most powerful, lavish places on earth, right? Back thousands of years ago. And Egypt crumbled terribly. So this card's showing you this is very important. So it's telling you, Three of Pentacles, we can rebuild this. This is my card of a strong foundation, building, teamwork, collaboration, working with you. But the Three of Pentacles means it's perfect, right? It means you guys work perfectly together. You work with me, I work with you. You're the perfect partner. We're going to build something perfect. Just the two of us. And the Three of Pentacles is the perfect house for with the perfect person in the perfect area. That's crazy looking. Or the Three of Pentacles, if it's a job, it's the perfect job for the perfect pay at the perfect location. That's Three of Pentacles is very good energy. But the Three of Pentacles also says, I can't do this unless you want to do it with me. We got to do I need your teamwork. They said, I can't do this. Teamwork makes the dream work. So the Three of Pentacles, they're saying to you, I want to come home. They said they know you're thinking about them. Deck Two, they know it. And that's partially what damaged this. They know you're thinking about them. So the outcome, Three of Pentacles, is that they want to rebuild their life nice and steady and strong, but they want to rebuild it back home. They don't want to be where this is anymore. And I do like the Pentacles. I do. I like the Death card. That means wherever you guys had it actually ended altogether. And then now a whole new something is springing up in its place. And it's very stable. It's very good. It's very, very balanced. I like that. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, good energy. What do they feel for the other person? What do they feel for the other person? Oh my God, it became too much. Damn it, it was too much, my people. They couldn't handle it anymore. I told y'all, didn't I? They couldn't deal with them anymore. What happened, Ten of Wands? What did they feel for them? They said, I can't. I don't feel anything. I'm done. This is too much. I can't carry this burden. I can't handle this anymore. It all became too much. I don't know what happened with the other person completely, but what I see, the relationship, the situation, it was too much. They couldn't carry it. They couldn't deal with it. They couldn't handle it. I heard the Ten of Wands say they didn't even want to talk about it. Let's find out more. So how do they feel about the third party, the other person? This is the straw that broke the camel's back. So whatever happened here, they couldn't go any further with them. I also heard the Ten of Wands say a lot happened in this relationship, and the other person made them feel very responsible for all of it. Because the Ten of Wands says you are responsible for everything that happened here. Not my fault. It's your fault. So they feel either blamed or responsible for everything that happened in this ending. That's why this didn't, I told you this couldn't build. Look at the energy here, and then look at the energy here. Look at the shift in the air. This is a shift in the air. You see it? That's a shift in the atmosphere. Look at the light clouds versus the dark clouds. See it? And you guys know when cold meets hot, you get what? A storm, right? So they dealt with a lot with this person. They had a lot on their back. The relationship was difficult. They dealt with a lot. They carried a lot. They put up with a lot, and it was too much. And if you look very carefully, there's a little house back there in the corner. See the little house back there? And the Ten of Wands says they're trying to kind of head home, but look at everything they have to carry. There's so much keeping them, holding them down, weighing them down. The little house back there in the corner. It's got a red roof and it's a beige walls. It's a beige building. That is this house with the red roof and beige buildings. Shut the front door. Did y'all get that? That's the same house. You see? You see? With the beige walls and the red roof. And the beige walls and red roof. That's the same house. The Ten of Wands says, I've been trying to come back for a while, but I had so much on my plate. I had so much to deal with. How do they feel about the other person? They dealt with a lot. They carried a lot of emotions. They carried a lot of burdens. They carried the blame for the relationship going bad, even though they said it really wasn't my fault. Everything went bad because we just weren't right for each other. Okay, that's how they feel. What are their actions towards the other person? Shut the front door right now. Is that the Knight of Cups reverse? That's ridiculous. Look, I don't want to offer you love anymore. They even played them a little bit. Played with them a little bit. I hate to say it, the Knight of Cups reverse plays with your emotions. The problem with the Knight of Cups reverse is he's an insincere lover. They don't love them. And you thought the death card meant an ending. A death card is a transformation. The death card isn't ending. You guys' relationship ended. But the death card is trying to tell you when your relationship ended, that's good. It gave it a chance to transform. It gave it a chance to transform into something else. And I like the death card here because it tells you that anything that happened in your connection that wasn't good, all of that died. Are y'all getting that? Anything that happened, the death card says all of that died. So they're not, they're not carrying animosity. They're not carrying anger. They're not carrying blame. They're not carrying hate. Anything that happened, the death card said, oh, that's dead. They're not carrying anything from the past. They're not carrying it, said the death card. This is a good thing. Who's that? Oh. Okay. Anyway, sorry guys, somebody came to my house. But anyway, no love. Feelings and emotions, they turn them off. They're not turned on by them anymore. They don't have the romantic feelings towards them anymore. Knight of Cups reverse. They just put up, the Ten of Wands, they felt like they put up with too much where the other person was concerned. So they don't feel, they feel like Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you're a more reliable, stable, compatible, because Three of Pentacles is compatibility. You're a more reliable, stable, compatible partner. They said you're like quiet and you're grounded and they can trust you. But they don't feel good about this person anymore. Their feelings, it's all changed now. What is the outcome? Oh no. The Five of Wands is reversed. Yeah, it's over. So the Five of Wands reverse, listen, that means you pretty much lost the Five of Wands reverse means you may have won the battle, but you lost the war. Are y'all getting that? You lost. You lost. They lost the arguments. The third person, third party, they lost the argument. If they argued, they lost in the argument. It's over. Five of Wands reversed. The battle's over. It's done. It's over. There's no point fighting and arguing. There's no point going on. It's over. There's nothing left to talk about. Nothing left to talk about. We're done. So for some reason, things just didn't go right with this third party. Didn't get along. And then the death card said some of you sat quietly and sort of just let this fail, what I heard. Like you didn't get involved. You didn't get involved. You didn't socialize. You didn't try to talk to them. You didn't try to change their mind. You guys just sat back quietly and let it fail. So guess what? The third person cannot blame you. They can't say that they broke up because of you guys. No, they can't say that. Because I see here, you guys didn't do anything. You sat quietly and you let this fall apart and flop on its own. You guys let this fall apart on its own. You didn't try to get your person back. You didn't try to call them. You didn't argue with them. You didn't do anything to get this person back. You quietly let this fail. And it did. You just let it fall apart. Y'all like, I'm not going to get in it. You guys said, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. And it fell apart on its own. Let's get a few more cards. Fell apart on its own. It's sad, but it did. The Five of Wands reverse, you lost that battle. Look at the Nine of Swords reverse. Tired of crying over it. Two of Cups. Tired of crying. Tired of stressing. Two of Cups, Page of Swords. I heard the Two of Cups say they might still be talking to this person. They may still feel maybe some type of connection to them. Because the Two of Cups is closeness. But here I'm getting connection. I hear the word connection. So they're still connected somehow. They're trying to get them out their system. The Nine of Swords is reversed. They're trying to get them out their system. They really are trying. They're trying. They're trying to get them out their system. The Nine of Swords reversed, it's like you really bother me. But I'm getting past it. I'm getting over it. You caused me trauma. The Nine of Swords is trauma, PTSD. So this here caused them a lot of trauma. And they're looking at that. No wonder they're looking back at you like, man, I had it a lot easier with deck 2 here. I mean, look at the energy. They had it a lot easier with you. You guys were more stable. You had a lot in common, Three of Pentacles. You guys had a lot in common. And look at the Page of Swords. Now they're getting a little angry with this person. They're getting a little mean. The Page of Swords kind of cusses you out. They tell you off. They cuss you out. They tell you off. They give you a piece of their mind. The Page of Swords watches you too. So it is somebody that's looking at this person. They're telling them something. I told you they were still communicating with them. They're actually telling this person how much they upset them. They're actually telling this person how much they upset them, how much they hurt them. They're telling this person, you upset me. You bother me. You don't listen to me. We don't get along. I'm not supposed to be with you. Are y'all hearing that? The Page of Swords is telling you that. They're communicating and telling you things that you don't want to hear. When you see the Page of Swords, a lot of times they're either watching you, you look at the cards next to it, or they're telling you what they feel. And when you see the Page of Swords, they're usually saying things you don't want to hear. You know, they say things that aren't very nice. They can be rude. The Page of Swords is rude. You know, they hurt you. So how do they feel about the other person? Oh, they don't get along at all. They're not in a good place. They're not in a good place at all. Okay? They're really not. And they're not in a good place, my viewers. I'm turning the light on. It's getting dark out finally. They're not in a good place. The last argument, I heard your person say, the last argument they had, that's the last argument they're going to have. Because remember the Page of Swords, that's my card of I'm not going to tell you this again. When I see the Page of Swords, it means I'm not about to repeat myself. I told you once, and I want to have to keep telling you. The Page of Swords will get in your face. They're not polite. So they're saying, we're not going to do this. We're not going through this again. I'm not going to argue about you. I'm not going to argue with you about this again. So it's somebody that they may have argued. They didn't have the strongest connection. The love failed pretty quickly. They still feel connected to them. But they're telling them, I don't want to deal with this again. And they still have a heart for them. You know, the King of Cups has a heart for you. right? He doesn't hate you. He has a heart for you. He just doesn't think you're the one. That's all. See, the King of Cups can love you. He don't have to be with you. He don't have to be with you. He can just tell you you're just not the one. The King of Cups tries to be honest from the bottom of his heart. Just being honest with you. He don't want to hurt you. He's just telling you the truth. You're not the one for me. And I can't continue on with you. I'm tired of fighting with you. I'm tired of what we go through. And I don't plan on spending my life like this. Okay? They're telling them. Let me see how the third party feels here. Let me just get nosy. Let me just see how the third party, because I feel like the third party is trying to fight this. Oh my God, Nine of Cups reverse. Oh, they hate it. They hate it. They hate it. The third party hates it. They hate this. They don't like this at all. This is very unpleasant. It doesn't feel good at all. So the Nine of Cups reverse tells me, let me get my little stand so I can follow along. The third party is very unhappy with this. They're not intimate anymore. They're not having sex anymore. They don't look at each other romantically anymore. They stop looking at each other romantically. The Nine of Cups reverse means lust turns to disgust. So they're just kind of disgusted with them. I don't know if the third party did something. Let me see what they did. They did something. Let me just get one more card and we'll move on. Nine of Swords reverse, that's my card. It's too late. Okay, the World card. They ended it with them. So the third party broke up with them. They ended it. See, the third party went all the way through the relationship with them, but somehow they ended it. Hangman reverse. Cut them off, cut them out. That's my card if I don't care. Also, that means get a clue. You don't have a clue of what you're doing. You're selfish. You have one tunnel vision. You don't see things from anyone else's perspective. Okay? So I think the third party, somehow they were selfish. They didn't see things from anyone's perspective but their own. Let me get one more card and we'll move on. How do they feel about the third party? They said, oh, there it is. Knight of Swords reverse. Nope, too late. The third party feels like it's too late. Too little, too late. Knight of Swords reverse. They got angry. This means you said some things you didn't mean. The Knight of Swords reverse means you said some stuff. You said some rude, rotten stuff, and you said some things you did not mean. And later you're like, oh, damn. I shouldn't have said that. You really say some nasty things you don't mean. The Knight of Swords reverse is angry. This person has a short fuse, a short temper. So they argue, they go off on them, they snap, and they say horrible things. And then they try to say, I'm sorry. You see, I didn't mean that, baby. And your person's like, no, you meant it. No. So they have problems. And this did not go well at all. So how do they feel about you? They feel like if you guys were ever to cross paths again, you could make this work. You're looking like a real good girl right now. Like you're looking stable and quiet and trustworthy and balanced. And yeah, look at the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Your person, the third party wants to work it out with them. The third party tried to work it out with them. They broke up with them and they tried to work it out with them. After they broke up with them. And it humiliated the hell out of them. They're hoping to be with them. Star card Aquarius. They want to be with them. They want to be with them. They want to be with them. Yeah, they're hoping. See, they made the Knight of Swords reverse is you did something and you didn't think before you did it. You said something and whatever you said, it's going to cut like a knife. And you are going to wish you never said it. And the Star card says, oh, please forgive me. I didn't mean it. Star card means I promise I'll never say that again. Are you getting that? But your person doesn't believe them. Your person doesn't trust them. They're like, nope, I don't trust your ass. Nope, don't trust you. Everything's changed. I don't feel the same. That's it for us. I don't feel the same for you. This has not been a good relationship. I want to look at you guys real quick. How do you guys feel? My people out there, how do you feel? How do my people feel? The Nine of Wands. Oh, you haven't given up yet, huh, my viewers? Maybe that's why you're watching. You haven't given up yet. You haven't given up. Some of you are still towing the line, I heard. You're still holding the line or towing the line. A Nine of Wands, you haven't given up yet. You haven't. You're getting tired and you're getting weary. And it's almost like you just stopped caring, said the Nine of Wands, but you haven't given up yet. No, you have not. Sun card reverse. The Sun card reverse, Leo. Look at that fire energy. So some of you could be a fire sign or fire's in your chart. So how do my people feel out there that chose this deck? You feel like there could be a glimmer of hope, said the Sun card reverse. You see a little glimmer of hope. You said there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just waiting for the light to show up. Okay? It hasn't shown yet, Sun reverse, but you're waiting for that light to show up. You're waiting for the light to show up, to show you that you can get back in this. And the Nine of Wands says you're taking a break, but you haven't given up. Anything else for my people? Knight of Pentacles reverse, you backed away, you're backing out. Okay. So you guys are kind of backing up, you're backing out, but the fact that you're watching this, you're manifesting this. Okay? You're manifesting the crap out of it. So don't be surprised if you ever hear from this person again. Okay? The third party, I don't think that's ever going to work. I think they messed it up. I think the third party tried to hold on because they knew that you were an option. They knew that they could come back to you, possibly, and they were afraid that they were going to lose you. They were afraid they're going to lose that person to you again. So even though they're not compatible, they're still holding on to them so that you don't get them, if that makes sense. They're holding on to them so that you don't get them, even though you're not the person that, even though the third party is not good for them, okay? Will you guys hear from them again? I want to ask that for you real quick. Will you hear from them again? Why is that looking crazy up there? Okay. Will you hear from them again? What? A sheet? Why is the sheet looking crazy, my people? Okay. Will you hear from them again, my viewers? Will you hear from this person again? Will you hear from them again? Let's see if you will. Some you will, some you may not. They may just be thinking in their heart that you're the right one, thinking that they want to come home. Will you hear from them again? Knight of Pentacles reverse. The Ten of Wands is here. And the Ace of Wands. Yes, you will hear from them again. But they're dealing with this other thing, said the Ten of Wands, you see? And the Knight of Pentacles reverses, you won't hear from them right away. Some of you, they're still backing away or backing out, or the Knight of Pentacles reverses, I'm not in any position to come towards you at this moment. But, you know, because I got a lot I'm dealing with. But the Ace of Wands, will you hear from them again? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Ooh, my people, I even got another deck I want to use. Let me get this other deck too. Ooh, I wish I had thought of it earlier, but I'll come back on later in the week if I can. What's today? Wednesday? I'll try to come back later in the week too. Let me get this other deck. This deck is crazy. Okay, here it is. Oh, yes. This crazy deck. I'm going to see. This is a crazy little deck that I got. I'm going to just pull a few cards from this and see what happens. All right, let's go forward. All right. Who are you in there talking to, son? Okay, let's go forward. The last deck was the manga. Haven't used this in a while. Okay, what are your person's feelings, actions, and outcome for you? And then feelings, actions, and outcome for the other person. Let's get to it. It was exhausting. Hello, KKKK. That was very exhausting. But it is the truth. Here we go. What are their actions and feelings for you? So feelings, actions, outcome. What are their feelings, actions, and outcome for the other person? I really love doing this. This is like one of the most fun things to do. I just love it. Feelings. Let's get more cards. Feelings. Oh, actions. And then the outcome. I see. The Three of Pentacles. We'll leave it upright. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. Five of Wands reverse. What are their feelings, actions, and outcome? Card 3. Card 3. Card 3. Let's find out. Here we go. What do they feel for you? Ace of Coins. That you're a blessing. Now, usually that means they want to start again and they just want to start something new altogether in life. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, a lot of times it means that somebody wants to start new, but they want to just kind of start new elsewhere. They just want a new, fresh, balanced beginning, okay? That's what that can mean. Now, the first thing I heard with you was a blessing. Blessing. It doesn't always mean they want a new beginning with you, but today I am seeing Ace of Coins How did they feel about? They said you were a blessing. You're a diamond in the rough. Because if you use playing cards, you know the Ace of Coins is a diamond, right? The Pentacles are diamonds in the playing cards. How do they feel about you? You were a blessing. You were a diamond in the rough. You were a good thing. These cards are crazy. I'm going to use these. These cards are crazy. They feel like you were a blessing. You loved them. You cared about them. Ooh, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. They said you were an absolute blessing. A diamond in the rough. Also, the Ace of Coins, they said you were a dime. A dime, calling you a dime piece. Like a 10, you know, like saying you were 10, like you were beautiful in every way. They loved your hair, your face, your features, your body. They said your smile, your laugh, your voice was sexy. They said you were beautiful. A dime. This person thought you were perfect. They thought you were gorgeous. They said, wow, I really got somebody gorgeous today. So how did they feel about you? They thought you were gorgeous. They thought you were amazing. They did. They thought you were a blessing. 2 cards came out? Okay, we'll see. What are their actions towards you? Oh, yeah. 6 of Cups. Listen, please. I immediately heard they want to come back. That's the first thing I heard. That you were a blessing, and they really do. They said this never left them. This past, this energy, this never left this person. They never stopped thinking of it. Now, if you pick card 2, spoiler alert, I'm just going to say a little bit. If you pick card 2, I'm just going to say a little bit if you haven't chosen it. Card 2 did have the death card. Did y'all hear that? So if you pick card 2, the middle card was the death card. I'm just going to say that much. And I will say this. The death card means everything ended. They stopped thinking about you, stopped focusing on you, everything. They moved on. Are y'all hearing that? So the death card was like, I'm done with you and I'm completely moved on. Now, with this person, no, they never stopped thinking about you. Like ever. Like you were always, I heard the 6 of Cups say, you were always in their mind. The thoughts, the things you did, the actions, the feelings, where you went, who you were with, how long you were together. Oh, if you went to dinner, or if where you went and you went and visited family and you traveled. Everything you did was fresh in this person's mind. You were a blessing to them. How did they feel about you? You were a blessing. You were amazing. I'm telling you. I don't think either deck really got it to this degree, but you were amazing. Like you were awesome. They brag about you. If people talk about you, they brag about you. They don't talk bad. They don't say anything rotten. They just said that you were awesome. You were a great girlfriend or boyfriend, and they really enjoyed having you in their life. And the Ace of Pentacles means you were an absolute blessing, okay? Sorry, my throat's getting dry. What is the outcome? Oh, my goodness. It's the moon. Pisces. So we've got Earth with the coin, water with the cup, and then the moon, Pisces. So the moon tells me that this person has some deep-seated secret feelings about you that they've never told. There's some things about you they never even realize themselves. There are some aspects of you that are still, listen, there's some aspects of you that are deep-seated inside of this person. So the outcome is keeping this secret, almost hiding it, not telling anyone, says the moon. The outcome means I'm not sharing it, I'm keeping it hidden. And also the moon tells me it is, it's in their subconscious. They haven't even admitted to themselves that they still love you this much, that you're this amazing. And the Ace of Pentacles says they really would love a new beginning with you. It would be a very beautiful new beginning, a new house, a new car, a new baby. Like it would be wonderful. This would be a fresh, new, stable start. A blessing from the gods, they're saying. They said, man, being back with you would be an absolute blessing. So the moon outcome tells me they're hiding this. They're not letting it out. They're keeping it in. Do they not want someone to know, or what's going on? Let's find out. Outcome Let's use a confirmation. Ooh, balance card. Justice. Justice. Whoo. Are you the karmic? Because the justice card is here. Ooh, you could be the karmic. Or I don't know if you're the karmic. I definitely know that the balance card is I'm sorry. It's an apology. It's making something right. Doing the right thing. Also, the balance could be a divorce. Ooh, sorry. Hiccuping and making noise. This could be a divorce. So let me tell you something, my people. I don't know if you divorced them or they divorced you or this ended, but somebody really apologizes and wants to make this right. When you see the justice card, that means they want to do right by you. They want to do right by you. They want to treat you right. They want to be kind. They want to be fair and honest with you. So I feel a deep desire to tell you how they feel. So the justice card, I want to do right by you. Because it says balance. They feel like you need to hear this. They feel like the right thing is to tell you, I love you. But they can't, says the moon. The moon is like a confusion. It's hidden. It's an illusion. It's dark. It's secretive. We'll get some water in a minute. So why they don't want to tell anyone? They don't want to tell anyone. It's like they're hiding this. Do they have someone in their life? Why are they hiding it so hard? Because the justice card says, I want to make this right. Let's find out. How do they feel about the other person? Oh my God. The Tower Aries. It's going to, let's, They said, this is why the moon is your outcome. They love you, and if they tell this person, it's going to devastate them. It's going to break them. They can't tell them. They don't, for some reason, they feel like, because remember, you got the Three of Pentacles. So the outcome with the other person is that they're trying to work it out and stay with this person. For some reason, they want to work it out and stay with them. But you know, the Justice card is warning them. And it's saying, I know that the Justice card is saying, I know that you're trying to work it out with this third party, but you love this person. So it's warning them. It's telling them to do the right thing. Are y'all getting that? It's trying to tell them to do the right thing. Because look at the Tower. So how do they feel about the other person? Well, they're devastated. They're either crushed, devastated, upset, brokenhearted. Something about this with the other person tears them apart. And I'm going to tell you what it is. They tried to leave you in the past. Because the Six of Cups is here. So for some reason, they tried to leave this with you in the past. And I don't think they could leave it in the past very well. Because again, the Ace of Coins said you were a beautiful blessing to them. I don't know why you broke up, but it says you were a blessing. And the Moon says this is very devastating to try to let what they feel for you go and move into this new thing. This is very hard. So how do they feel about the other person? They feel like this is going to blow up in their face eventually. They're trying not to let it. And for some reason, they really want this third party. They want them, my people. They want them. But it's going to blow up. How do they feel about the other person? They're scared. They're devastated. They're shocked. They're in fear. They think this is going to blow up. They think it's going to blow up in their face. I think they're right. They're going to get hurt. The other person's going to get hurt. They're both being thrown out the building. How do they feel about the other person? They feel like this relationship is going to crumble. And they think it's going to crumble because of their love for you. They think it's going to come out because the Moon is a secret. So they're trying to hold their feelings for you secret. They don't want anybody to know. They're trying to keep it in. Trying to keep it down. Because for some reason you can't be together. But the Justice card says you need to balance out what you feel. Do the right thing. And for some reason they can't. Why won't they tell you? I don't know, but they won't tell you. They won't tell you. So they feel for the other person. There's something here. They feel very traumatized, said the Tower. They're traumatized. They feel like they feel like this situation with the third party is going to crumble. They feel like their person's going to break up with them. They do like them, but they do feel like the other person's going to break up with them. For some reason, they feel like that person's going to like end it with them or break up with them. Or they feel threatened because the Tower is a threat. It's an imminent threat. It's trauma, right? It's a horrible event. It's a shocking turn of events. And it's terribly stressful. Oh no. Oh no. The Devil card, Capricorn. Ooh, something. This is gonna be. Oh no. Okay. Three of Pentacles, outcome. The Devil card is an attachment. It's an addiction. The Devil card is being unable to let go of something. You feel controlled by something. Compelled. And I'm going to tell you something else. The Devil card with this strong Capricorn energy, it's codependency. They depend on this person. That's why they're trying to work with this person, Three of Pentacles. They're stuck on them. They depend on them. And the Devil card can mean money for any of you that don't know. So they depend on this person for money or for resources. The Three of Pentacles says they work together, teamwork. They live together. They may have finances together. They have a home or car together. They may have a family together. So the Three of Pentacles says, listen, we got a lot together. Are y'all listening? We've got a lot going on, and we're a good team. We're a good team. But, and I think you're great, Three of Pentacles. I think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I love my viewers out there, my people. This person loves you. They have old feelings for you. Secretly, says the Moon. And again, the balance card says you could be the karmic. And can I tell you something? Between the Tower and the Devil, this may, if they try to keep this secret, this is going to blow up on them badly. This is somebody that will say your name accidentally. What do you mean, Sarah? Oh, I mean, Kelly. I'm sorry. What do you mean, Brittany? Oops. I mean, Janet. You see what I mean? So this when you see the Tower and the Devil, you're getting ready to do something that's going to crash and burn. You're getting ready to do something that's going to be very bad. A lot of people, there are several people that can get hurt when you see this combination. Because the Devil means you're trying to control something that you can't. You're trying to control something that's actually controlling you. Are y'all getting that? You're trying to control something that's controlling you. You're trying to deal with something. You're trying to deal with something that's controlling you. You're trying to handle something that's handling you. You're trying to hide something. Okay? You're trying to hide. The Devil card means you are trying to hide something very deep and dark. It could be deep and dark. It also means that this relationship can be, they're almost scared to leave this person. It's like something is trapping this person here. They're scared to leave them. The Tower, Devil, Three of Pentacles. They're trying so desperately to work this out, Three of Pentacles. They're scared to leave them. Because the Devil is it's a deep-seated fear. It's an attachment. It's you're overwhelmed. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. Like what is this? The Devil and the Three of Pentacles. And it's like Stockholm Syndrome. It's like this person bosses them or is mean to them. And they're trying to like pacify them and stay with them. It's because also what I'm hearing is that let me turn this down. Also, I'm picking up that they feel like if they're dealing with the third party right now, they feel like this third party will go after you. They feel like this person does not have any control over themselves. Are y'all getting that? They feel they're scared. They feel like this person may go after you or they may hurt you. Because for some reason, it doesn't feel like it's them that's acting like this. It's the other person. Let's see. Oh my God, there's the key. Oh, and the void. The void. Ooh. A key is a door, something that opens up. Why am I hearing the key to your mind? I don't know why I'm hearing that. But anyway, they have the key to their house. The key card says they have the key to their house. This is just what I told you. They're afraid of this third party. I don't know why they're afraid of this person, but they fear them. They fear what this person may do. They fear what this person may say. The Tower and the Devil card says they're attached to this person. They're stuck with them. Either their finances are wrapped up together. They got either a house or a car. They got something with this person. And they're scared that revealing what they feel for you, Ace of Coins, Six of Cups, Moon, if they reveal what they feel for you, this person's going to go haywire. Because the key, they either got the key to their house or the key to their car. I feel it. Because the void is like nothing. It's empty. So there's a real emptiness here. It's weird. It's not love. So listen, they don't love the third party as much as they should. They respect them, but they don't love them. They fear them. The Devil card is like a reverential fear. The Tower is it's like a deep, you're so scared of their reaction. It's traumatizing. They're afraid that that person's going to threaten them. They're going to kick them out. Get out. You know what I mean? They're scared of them. Look at the Tower. They're scared. Because this person, look at the Devil. They feel controlled. Ooh, let's get some other cards. I'm telling you, they feel controlled. They are hiding this as the Moon. They're hiding their feelings for you. Look at the Void. That's the nothingness. That's nothing. Tell us more. Somebody's in control. Who is it? Look at the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Woo! The Seven of Swords. Your person wants to run. They're scared of them. And look at this. They got the Justice card again. Look at this. That's like Justice card twice. This is very karmic. They got with the wrong person. Justice card, Libra. Aries, Capricorn, Emperor's Aries. Either your person's a fire sign or they got with a fire sign. And whoever it is, they're downright dangerous. Your person wants to run, Five of Pentacles. They need you. They need something. They have a need. The Emperor, somebody's respected. They're in control. They're running the show. I don't know what's going on with your person, but I hope that the Emperor is them. I'm going to confirm it in a minute. But they're confused, Seven of Cups, as to what they want to do. Now, the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Your person has more than one person on their mind. I think it's you and this person. And the Seven of Swords is they're keeping something from them. They're sneaking. They're hiding. They're lying. So they don't want to share something with them. They don't want to tell them either. This person does not know how they feel about you. The third party doesn't know, and they dare not ever tell them. So either they got a key to their house, they have a key to their car, they got a key to something. Let me see. Let me get some more of these crazy cards. I like these cards. And they're scared to tell that person. They're hiding their feelings for you. They don't want it to come out, and they fear. They have a real fear. Oh my God. Yep. Now look at this. Look at the rogue. Rogue. See that knife behind their back? Let me see. See the knife behind their back? This is exactly what I told you. They think their person's going to go rogue. I told you. They think that person's going to go rogue. They're going to go crazy. They think that person's going to lose it. Let me do it again where you can see it. Hold on. See that knife? Let me see if I can put it up. because it says rogue. See, that person's going to lose their mind. And rogue means you're like a machine that just goes and does, it's on a mission. You see? See that knife behind their back? I told you, didn't I? You can't see the person's face. See that knife behind that person's back? Okay? Their person's going to kill them. They think that person's going to kill. They're dealing with a crazy person. Because I see control here. Seven of Cups is an open door. It's an option. It can be, I don't know what to do. Should I stay or should I go? It can be different options. It can be confusion. It can be, again, choices, decisions. And the Seven of Swords is here. That person's going to go rogue on them. I told you, they got a key to their house. So how do they feel about you versus the third party? They are trapped. The devil says your person is trapped in a not so good situation. This person's going to go off on them. If they find out what they feel for you, that person is not going to handle it well. They're going to snap. They're going to go rogue and they may hurt them. They're just obsessed. Let me get my cards. They're dealing with either your person is attached to them or they're somebody's obsessed with them. Let me see. I got to get some different cards. They got romantic love affair. And if you look, it says on the bottom, sex fix, secret lover. Wait for it to show up on my, there, let me see. Let me make sure it shows up. See, it says secret lover. Let me see. There it goes. Secret lover. See it? So who's the secret lover? Six of Cups moon card. You. I told you, didn't I? You are the secret. I told you you were. I told you. And look at this. They're definitely keeping you secret. The Seven of Cups is daydreaming, fantasizing. Yep. You're the secret. Look at the groupie. So a lot of people, that means people go crazy over you, right? Groupie means people go crazy over you. I told you, you're the secret lover. They are scared that somebody's going to find out how they feel about you. And they think that person is going to go rogue, that knife behind their back. There's blood all over the knife. They think this person is going to lose it and they're going to hurt them. They can't handle it. They think the third party is crazy and they can't handle hearing things like that. Tell me who the Emperor is real quick, please. The third party cannot handle nothing. They can't handle anything. Oh. Eight of Cups reverse. Oh, no, they didn't. So the Hangman, Pisces, and the Page of Pentacles, that third party a little bit. They hung on to him, says the Hangman, even though they should have left. When the Hangman means that you kind of hung on to something. You could have left, but you didn't. So they hung on to the third party probably longer than they should have. They started breadcrumbing them. Look at the Eight of Cups reversed. They may have left them and then came back. And, you know, I bet you the third party feels used, maybe even abused. Because when I see the Tower and the Devil, that's a vicious fight. It's very dangerous. And again, you see the Rogue with that knife behind their back. Somebody's very vengeful. They're very angry. Somebody's angry. They're breadcrumbing that third party. And what they didn't realize is that that person is attached to them. Somebody's attached to them. Tell me who the Emperor is. Is the Emperor your person of interest or is it the third party? Who's got control? Somebody's sitting on their throne. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to tell you now, I feel like it's the other person. I don't know why, but I do. The other person, because I don't know why I got that. The other person knows that this isn't going to work with your person, but they're holding on anyway. They don't care. They'll kill them before they let them go. Y'all heard what I said. Your person, either they started breadcrumbing someone, they got attached to someone, because I feel like because they're trying to pacify them, Three of Pentacles, and work with them. They're trying to pacify them and work with them. And somebody, emperor, is sitting on their throne and they're comfortable there. Even though this doesn't work, Eight of Pentacles reverse, they're still sitting on their throne. And they don't want to get off it. They don't want to get off their throne. They don't want to get up off their throne. The emperor says he can be a little stubborn and he's on his high horse. He's on his high horse. Your person got involved with somebody. They might have messed with them and left them and came back to them. I think the Page of Pentacles reversed, they strung them along a little bit, and now they're attached to them, and they can't leave them. They got a house with car. They got something with this person. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, it almost looks like a key to me. So I'm going to turn them sideways, and you look very carefully. It looks like a key. So they got a key to this person's house. They built a house together. Or they Three of Pentacles says, this is their roommate. They pay rent. They live together. I don't know if they used them or whatever they did. They took advantage of them. And now they're stuck with them. Tower, Devil. They're stuck with them. And this is a very unsafe situation. Now wait for my camera to show. There we go. I'm waiting to see. There we go. Let me move it back a little. Okay, let me move it back a little. Let's see. There we go. You see how they look kind of similar? Let me see. How the Three of Pentacles looks like a key. See there? How it looks like a key. So, I promise you this. They got involved with somebody. They messed with them. They shouldn't have. They got too close to them, too wrapped up in them. Now they're all attached to them. The third party, they don't know how to let go of this third party. The third party definitely is on the throne and they're not letting go of your person, even though this isn't working. Your person is being very dishonest. They're not telling them everything. They're lying and kind of sneaking around. They're definitely fantasizing about you. They're breadcrumbing this person. They're also stringing them along. They're trying to pacify this person to keep them quiet. So I'm going to tell you, your person got involved with a very dangerous individual. Very dangerous individual. I'm going to get my other card, see if there's anything else. They're very dangerous. They live with, I told you. What did I tell you? They got a key to their house, Four of Wands. I told you they did. Death reverse. Ooh. That means this situation is not changing. Let me get the tea. Let me get some more tea real quick. And then we'll be done. How do they feel about you? They still love you. They have feelings for you. They're hiding their feelings for you. They're keeping them quiet. They're trying not to say anything. They knew that you were a blessing. They're giving this person money. I told you they were. I told you they were sharing an apartment. They're paying half the rent, Three of Pentacles. I told you. They're sharing rent. They're giving each other money, or they share rent or a place together. And I told you they did. And they don't know how to get out of this. They are stuck with somebody terrible, and they don't know how to get out of it. And when I say they're stuck, I mean they're stuck. They live with them. They're giving them money for the rent. Look. And they live with them. And I feel like they can't leave until the lease is up. Something's happening. Let me see. Give me some more cards. Tell us about the other person. Woohoo! Spiritual hater. They don't like you. Look, hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. I told you they couldn't. I told you they hated you. Spiritual hater. They hate you. They cannot stand you. They're very angry. See? So they got involved with someone, and that person hates you. That third party hates you. They're giving them money. They're living with them. They got a key to their home. They got something that belongs to them. And I'm telling you, the other person has control, says the Emperor. That person has control over your person. And the Devil says they are attached. They can't get away even if they wanted to. The Devil card means you can't get away even if you wanted to. You're stuck with them. Let me get a few more cards. Look at the spiritual hater. They hate y'all. They hate you guys. They think you're better than them. Your spirituality, light, magic, power. They think you guys have this person's heart. They think that you have something good in you that draws your person to you. And this third party doesn't have that. They have an ugly spirit. They got belongings together, a house, a car, or something, but they don't have their heart. You have their heart. They got their wallet. Oh my God. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Oh, your person wants to move on. Your person wants to move on so bad. Oh, they want to move on. They want to move on. Now look, ego. So this person's ego, they got with this other person and it just made their ego feel good. And didn't I tell you that they were only with this person? Look at the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Look, this other person is in control and they probably don't even work with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Look at this. You're marrying for money. I told you they was giving them money. I told you they're giving them money, marrying for money. I told you that this other person had control. This is an arrangement. It's not love. See, they just want them for the money. Your person is good for money because remember the Devil card is an attachment. It can be a financial attachment. It can be. So anyway, how do they feel about you versus the third party? Somebody got something on them and they're holding on to them by way of their money, their resources. They got something on your person. Maybe your person borrowed money from them and now they have to give them money. They have some type of arrangement. Your person wants to move on so bad. They want to move on so bad, but they can't. They have to deal with them for a while. Tell us more. Look, now they're in their head over you and they want you back. They're in their head over you and they want you back. Okay? They want you back. I knew that with the Six of Cups. I knew that with the Ace of Pentacles. They got something on your person. They're giving them money and they hate you. That third party hates y'all so bad. They really hate y'all. They married them for money. They married them because they were good looking. Or they had a reason. Because remember, marrying for money, that's a gold digger. Spiritual hater. They hate y'all. They hate y'all. They hate you for everything that they're not. And now they're in their head over you and they want you back. And look at her. Look at this girl here. She's daydreaming. And I told you earlier that they were daydreaming about you, see? Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing, see? They keep thinking in their head, what if I stay with card 3? What if I stay with card 3? What if I stay with card 3? They kept thinking about that. They daydream and they want you back. We know that Six of Cups. Secretly, says the Moon, but I don't think they're going to get you back. Because I think this other person, says the Devil, Three of Pentacles, has got them trapped. That's why Three of Pentacles, they're trying to stay with them and work with them. They're trying to work with them for now. I just got to work with this person for now. I got to stay with them Three of Pentacles. I got to be nice to them. I got to, pay off the car or just whatever it is. I don't know if they co-signed the car. The other third party did something for them, you guys. I'm telling you. I don't know if they're taking care of the third party. The third party is just comfortable. They don't want to divorce them. They don't want to let them go, but they're holding on for dear life. And look at the void. There's nothing here. Okay? Nothing here. Their relationship is dead. It's dead. Why should they leave? Should they hit the jackpot with them? They hit the jackpot with your person. You hit the jackpot. Your person started giving them money. They hit the jackpot. Why did they leave? Leave for what? Leave for what? They're getting money. Okay? Somebody's giving somebody something. Why should they leave? They're chilling. They don't want to leave and let you get them back? Look. And this is why this is so angry. This person, that's why that rogue is here with that knife. That person will kill you before they get his person back. They will kill you before they give them back. They will kill them before they let you have them back. They would kill them. That money goes to their head. Money going to their head. Okay? This person truly hates you because this person wants you back. They hate you because the other person wants to be back with you. They hate y'all for it so bad. They hate you. They're so mad. They're so mad. They want to move on so bad. But they can't. They got to finish out this transaction. This is a transaction. Did y'all hear that? They got to finish out this transaction. Did you sign a lease together? Y'all know a lease is a year. Am I right? The devil's in the details. The lease is a year. There's a key. You got to stay here. You signed a lease. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. They're hooked. They got you hooked. They're hooked in. You're hooked. Third party got you, buddy. You can't go nowhere. And they know it. Okay? They know it. So that's why they hate you. So how do they feel about you? Your person wishes they could come back to you so bad. They wish they could come back to you so bad. Oh my God, Ace of Coins. They said, look, you're an Ace of Coin. You're a blessing. But this person, Eight of Pentacles reverse, giving them money, Devil card, Three of Pentacles, they got to work with them. They feel like they're giving so much. Rogue is reversed. They feel like they're giving so much to this person, and they don't feel like they're getting a lot in return. Look at the Magician. Ooh, they got a plan. The third party, better be careful. Your person has a plan. Your person has a plan. That person they would take you back in a heartbeat. Are y'all getting that? They would take you back in a heartbeat, deck 3. How do they feel about you? In a heartbeat, they would take you back. Christ of Nazareth. And we winning. They doing anything breaking laws. I like your name. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus is king, baby. Let's see what these crazy cards have to say. These cards are crazy. I like these cards. Let me see what these cards, this little new deck I have. There's only a few of them. What else do they have to say real quick? Your person is thinking of you. You're in their thoughts. Someone from your past. They're thinking of the past with you. What a blessing you were. How unselfish you were. How wonderful things were with you. It was very nice. You were good to them. They're with somebody else and they hate it. They're trapped. They are absolutely trapped. I think that relationship is going to end. Talons and Sun. No, I want all these cards up right. Sure, you can ask a question. Let me see what these crazy cards are going to say too. We're almost done. I'm going to turn in. Oh, there. Oh, this one. What else is there? And we're done. They can't get out of that situation. They're trapped with the third party. They live together. They've got a house, money, car, something. They may owe them money. The third party is very centered on themselves. They don't care. They don't care. They hate you because your person loves you. Your person is with them, but they love you. Keisha Cole sang a song. It ain't where he's at, it's where he want to be. It ain't where he's at, it's where he want to be. And Vizier. Let's see what this is. The Fates. Look at that hourglass. The Fates. Fate, destiny, karma. Think of the Wheel of Fortune. Comet, the universe, the cosmos. Shooting star, comet kind of energy. And Vizier. It's an adorable little book. I'm going to find out what the Vizier is. So I definitely feel like this relationship is not fated to last. I do not feel like this relationship is fated to last. I feel like it's going to crash and burn in the worst way. It's not going to go down easy. I feel like your person may even suffer a little bit before they get out of it. They may cry. I feel like your person's going to feel as if they still had you. It's going to be very hurtful, and they're going to feel as if they wish that they still had you. They're going to appreciate the past that you have and love you more than they ever have. I'm picking that up also. And also, when you saw the card, the void, that means darkness awaits you. Okay? Now, when it comes to this card, it says Vizier. Oh, think of this as the Hermit. The Vizier, it's kind of like the Hermit. It means in 1 year, you're going to come to a realization about something. So it's telling me that your person is going to get out of this situation in 1 year, and they're going to realize how lucky they were to get out of it. They're going to realize something very important in 1 year. The comet is like a shooting star, or the comet is like an asteroid. The asteroid shoots down to Earth. You guys have seen asteroids shoot down to Earth, and when they hit the Earth, what happens? It'll hit the Earth with a force. It's a ball of fire. It'll burn everything up. It's pretty scary. Think of that as the tower. The comet is telling you something about the tower. Are y'all getting that? It kind of has tower energy. Okay? It's like a shooting star. It's an asteroid. Now, the fate of this asteroid coming and hitting this relationship full on, when that happens, the Vizier says this person will realize exactly why. Okay? They'll realize exactly why this had to happen and why this relationship needed to end. But boy, oh boy, is your person going to have a very difficult time getting out of that situation. This is going to be a very difficult relationship to get out of. It's going to be hard. Your person can't walk away from this person very easily. Not like they could. You were easier, you're kinder, you're more loving, you're friendly, you were more balanced. You were just easier. This person is not going to... I think you had the Justice card too. That's why this person... The Justice card was warning them that they should have got out earlier. Get out while you can. It was kind of warning them. Do the right thing, and I don't think they did. Maybe they used this person, but whatever they did, they're paying for it. It's karmic, they're paying for it, and the retribution is harsh. So how do they feel about you versus the other person? You look like a beautiful walk in the park compared to this other person that they were dealing with, okay? You were a walk in the park. You were a blessing. And they want their blessing back. They wish that they could have you back. Okay? They wish they could have the life with you back. I don't think they're ever going to get you again. I don't think they're going to get you again. I'm just going to tell you that. How do you know? Because that Vizier card was like the Hermit. That means they're going to be alone. Okay? After they break up with this person, it's going to be that comet shooting stars that it's going to crash and burn. It's going to be very difficult, and then they're going to be alone. Okay, who had a question? We're just about done. Where's my water? Which field of business should you get into will you get into success should you start selling again? Dresses, food, banking, being a trainer? Which one should you get into? No, Amina, no. Which one do you want to do? Which one do you like the best? Which one do you like the best? Because the Page of Wands says you'll kind of be good at all of them. The Page of Wands said, oh my God, look at that. And you just answered it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just answered it. You said, which one should you do? The Page of Wands says you're good at all of them. And then you turn around and said, I like them all. And the Page of Wands says, yeah, you do. You'd be good at any of them. You really would. Now, Amina, you can be a man of many hats. You don't have to do one thing in life. You can do more than one thing. Okay? You can do more than one thing. You don't have to do one thing. Not at all. Are you going to answer Gilded or? No, the Lucky Journey wants to answer. Let's see. Okay. You'll be very good at food. You should be a bartender. You'll be a good bartender. King of Cups, Nine of Cups. You'd make an excellent bartender. So if you become a bartender, you'd make a fortune. You'd make good money as a bartender, listening, being kind, making drinks. A Kettle One martini up. A Kettle One martini up with a twist. Martini on the rocks. Right? A White Russian. Okay? I like cocktails. Seven of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords says don't do too many, though. Yep, again, Seven of Swords says don't do too many. Just do one thing at a time. Just do one thing at a time. Don't do too many. Because the Seven of Swords says you'll be tempted to cut corners and not tell anyone. You know how you just cut corners? Oh, I'll just leave that out. Just hurry up and make stuff. No, the Seven of Swords don't do that. See, Seven of Swords just don't do too many things. You also make a good courier. The Knight of Wands says you'll make a good courier. This is Paul Revere. This is Paul Revere. You guys remember the Beastie Boys? I met a little horsey named Paul Revere. Oh my God, they were the best. Oh my God, they were the best. I grew up with them. I think Adam Yauch passed away of cancer. Yauch, I can't remember. He was Jewish, I think. I can't remember what his religion was, but they were the best. I loved them. Oh God. I was a little kid and I used to listen to them. I remember when it was time for dinner, I'd go downstairs and put my food in the refrigerator and go back upstairs and listen to the Beastie Boys. I wouldn't eat because I just want to listen to their music. Their music, it was like food. Hip hop back then was so good. It was like food. You just want to listen to music all day. It was wonderful. You'd make an excellent King of Cups, Nine of Cups. Look at this man. Look at this man holding this cup. You'd make an excellent bartender. Okay, remember that. So bartending, making drinks, you'd make a fortune. Right now, there's a lot going on. A lot of people are hitting the bars. And I'm telling you, you'd make an excellent bartender, okay? Kahlua, that's a good drink. You like them all. Selling dresses, the full reverse, you can sell dresses, but I don't see that is your big strength. I don't know why the fool's telling me that. Maybe it's because of the way he's dressed. Look. Are you getting that? So I don't get that selling dresses is the biggest strength. You can, but you can just sell any dress. People will buy it or they won't. But I'm picking up being a courier. That might make good money, said the Knight of Wands. Sure you can, see Channel M. May. I'm getting ready to go here in a second. I'm going to jump off the line in a minute. But channel members, get your questions answered for free. Channel members, get your questions answered for free. Anything on love? C channel M. May, $15 Cash App, PayPal, or $15 a courier, transporting stuff. Like Amazon drivers, Uber, Lyft, that kind of thing. Amazon Flex, that kind of thing, okay? Let me put my cards up. So anyway, I'm getting ready to turn in. If you want a question read, you can do a super chat. Super chat makes it easier for me to see your payment and your question all at once. Okay. I don't get the dress thing real strong. See Channel May, welcome to level 1. Absolutely. Thank you for joining the channel. 99 cents. And it's only 99 cents. I mean, you don't miss that. You never miss that. 99 cents, you don't miss it. I can get a certain amount of members, I stay online and we just answer questions all night. And listen, if I get a certain amount of members, let me do the goal. The next time I'll do it. If I'll stay online, we answer questions all night. All personal questions answered free all night. Yep. That's going to happen if I get a certain amount of people. So like, again, I just made it affordable so that a lot of people can, choose to join, because we'll just sit and answer questions free all night. And when we answer the questions, we go deep. We'll go deep, like channel messages. We'll go deep on it. Anybody that's watched my videos, I go deep with that. So anyway, can you be next? Absolutely. Anything on love and career? You're a Cancer. Welcome to level 1. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. Super T, should you do networking with your industry or outside your industry? D, with both. With both. Look, D, bam, Ace of Pentacles. Shut the front door. Did you see that? Look at the money, D. Networking, Ace of Pentacles says, everybody. Did y'all get that? Everybody. No, Ace of Pentacles, Earth. Did you hear that? Listen. Where's D? Who? D. And within your industry or outside? D. Ace of Pentacles is an Earth sign. And the Earth is what? Mother Earth. The Earth is what? The world. Shut the front door. Did you get that? Did you see that? Do it everywhere. If you can do it inside and outside, do both. I'm hearing do everywhere. Everywhere and everybody. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. That's what I'm getting. Everywhere. Don't limit yourself. Oh, look at this. Star card. Death card. There's the 7 of Swords. Somebody's going to try to... The Emperor. The Death card. Star card, Death card, 7 of Swords. The Judgment trying to reverse. No, don't limit yourself to one place. Somebody's going to try to stop this. 7 of Swords, Death. Somebody's going to try to stop it. I don't know who this is, but they might try to stop it. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome to level 1 once again. Absolutely. Somebody's going to try to stop this. The Judgment card says, if someone steals from you, look at this, the Empress reverse. Yeah, that's emptying something out, like emptying an account. I told you, that's the Empress reverse is my card of being empty. They're going to wait until you have a lot and then empty it out. Be careful. Tell me about this. Look at this. Page of Cups. Be careful. Death card, 7 of Swords. Somebody's going to try to make you an offer. But I want you to be careful because you're going to do well. The Star card is like everything's like, whatever's being promised to you, it's coming to fruition. You're going to see it. It's good. It's your blessing, what you pray for and hope for is starting to come to pass. But I want to tell you something. Somebody's going to try to stop this. I heard the Judgment card say copyright. I don't know why I'm getting that. Because the Judgment card is what? something being redone, redo. Or, oh, listen. Oh, listen. So the judgment card is something being redone, redo. It's like a revival, resurgence, right? So the judgment card says something, I don't know why I heard the word copyright. So make sure you get your stuff copyrighted. If you guys don't know this, I'm going to tell you. Once you begin to file taxes, if I file taxes under Super T Reader, once you start filing taxes under that name, no one else can use it. Did y'all hear that? So if somebody, let's say somebody starts a new channel deed and they want to use your name, once you start filing, like I file taxes under this name, okay? Nobody else can just start a YouTube channel or start a business and call it that because I've been filing taxes under it for so long. Does that make sense? So the death card and the Seven of Swords says, be careful because somebody's going to try to steal something. See, they're going to try to stop you, death card, from using it. They're going to end it with you, steal it, and the judgment card said copyright. I literally heard that. I know that's crazy. That's just how I do. That's my gift. And the star card says, look, because look at this blessing. It's going to go well for you. Something's going to go well for you. But be careful. And the judgment card says they'll be brought to justice. So don't worry about that. The Page of Cups is here. Be choosy about what offers you get. Should you work in your industry or outside? Do both. Something about doing both. Excuse me. Let me drink some more water. I'm getting ready to turn in a minute. But I'll be back. Don't you worry. And being a trainer or a coach. Picking up trainer? Wait a minute. Something about trainer? Trainer? Lovers? Full reverse. Yeah. Trainer. Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah. Trainer. I think a trainer. I don't think coach. Queen of Wands reverse wouldn't make a good coach. Full reverse. It doesn't have the... No. I would say coach. Lovers. Okay? That's just what I'm showing you. A trainer or coach. I'm getting trainer, not coach. That's what I'm getting. Take it back to the Father. That's what a lot of people say online. I like to hear that. You should do that. Let me look further here. Anything on love and career? C. Cheney and May. Who's the brunette? Who's the man with the dark hair? Black hair, dark hair. Who's the brunette? Who's the brunette? Shut the front door. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who's the brunette? Who asked about love? C Channel M May. Who's the brunette? And I kept asking you, who's the brunette? And then when I asked it, look what came out. King of Swords is a brunette, honey. Wow. Well, I guess you can see I ain't making that up. That's just how I do. Who's the brunette? Who is that? C Channel May. Who is this person? Who's the King of Swords? C Channel May, I see this person for you. Okay? This is what I see for you. And I told you that before I pulled the card. The King of Swords is a brunette. Okay? I see a brunette. Just gonna be careful because I feel like he's very diplomatic and cool, calm, and collected in front of people, but behind the scenes, he goes crazy. He just keeps it all together when he's in front of people. Who's the brunette, my dear? So C Channel May, your love, this brunette right here. Let's look at your career. Well, you're not happy with what you're doing, and I feel like you want to move on. Yeah. So again, there's your love, King of Swords, Earth sign, King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very serious, good-natured, serious. Doesn't tell you right away what they're feeling, but very good in bed behind the scenes. The King of Swords is the kind of person that is really amazing behind the scenes, but when out in the open, you don't, he doesn't, he's not annoying. He's not rude, and he doesn't flirt with you in public. He's very diplomatic. He saves it for the bedroom. He waits until you guys get in private, and then he goes crazy. Okay? But I definitely see a brunette here, and I told you I did before I pulled it. So, Six of Swords, Sun reverse. I think you're going to move on because you're not happy with what you're doing right now. I think you're going to be happy, C Channel May, because you're going to move on because you're not happy with what you're doing. Yeah, Three of Swords reverse. Yep. You're tired of the disappointment. Three of Swords reverse means you're tired of the disappointment. So I don't know what you do for a living, but you're tired of it. The Fool reverse. You don't feel like there's anything new that interests you. Nothing new and exciting. Something that makes you, that just wants to refresh your mind. I think you are ready to move on. So if it's a career, I feel like you're ready to move on. King of Wands. I do like that energy. Seven of Wands. Somebody's teaching you to fight. I don't know why I'm getting that. King of Wands, Seven of Wands. Why did I get that? Someone's teaching you to fight or teaching you to... I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody's teaching you to go after what you want. The King of Wands is helping you go after Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you want. They're going to help you get what you want. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I got. C Channel in May. Somebody's trying to help you get what you want. That's crazy. C Channel May, before I said that, I said I saw a brunette, and then that card fell out. So that is definitely telling you something. When will the third party leave from your relationship? Oh. From your relationship? You're in a relationship and there's a third party in it? That sounds like somebody's made a choice. You don't know a brunette? There he is. You will. There he is right there. There's your love coming. Okay? There he is. Somebody's going to teach you how to say, somebody's going to teach you to get what you want. I don't know why I'm saying that. See, Channel May, when it comes to your business, somebody's going to teach you to get what you want. Someone's teaching you to stand up for yourself. Or when it comes to your career, you're going to start looking, says the Page of Swords. You're going to start looking for something else. You're defending yourself against someone too. I don't know if you feel like they're being overbearing. The King of Wands can be overbearing. Yeah, I feel like you're going to leave. When it comes to your career, I feel like you're going to leave. Page of Swords, Hermit. I think you're going to leave what you're doing now. See, you might have a career in law. Justice card, Libra. You could have a career in law. See Channel May, in May. I don't know if you're going to be... Should you do cybersecurity or surgical tech? Oh my God. I would say cybersecurity because this is the Justice card. And the Justice card represents legal, security. It represents criminal justice. So if you have a career in cybersecurity falls under the career of criminal justice, right? Criminal justice. And the Justice card is what? Criminal justice. Shut the front door. Is that perfect or what? Anyway, you said cybersecurity or surgical tech. Now, I will tell you something. The King of Swords is a surgeon. This is a surgeon. This is a doctor. So you could do either. You could be a doctor or you could do the cyber security because Justice card is cyber security. Also, you've got your Page of Swords. So this is definitely cyber security. Okay? You could do either one. But I definitely feel like you're going to leave what you're doing. You're not happy. You're sick of it. You're tired of the disappointment. You're getting lack of interest in it. No new opportunities, not enough. Just not enough of something there for you. And I feel like you're going to be leaving. And you're going to deal with somebody, and that's going to be kind of it for you, and you're going to leave. You may even I don't know if you work, but you may give a 2-week notice. But anyway, I definitely see that. Independent trainer for an NGO like UNICEF. Helping people in difficult life phases and transitions. Will you be abundant in that field? That King of Swords is the bomb, buddy. Look out for him. He is good looking. I see a very good looking man. I'm just letting you know. If I didn't see it, I'd tell you. Ask anybody else. Will you have abundant? I feel like you will. Well, let me see what the cards say. Will you be abundant in that field? This card and this card. Justice card. 5 of Pentacles. Independent trainer. I feel like you won't. I don't know if you'll be. The 10 of Wands to a Pentacle reverse that it's a lot of work. So I don't know if you're going to be as dependent. To a Pentacles reverse that says you may end up choosing something else. Because the 10 of Wands says it's physical work. So you want to be a trainer? No. An independent trainer. It's something about it. It's either hard work, 10 of Wands, physical work. So you'll do it for a while, Amina. But I feel like to a Pentacles reverse says you will choose something else later. Does that make sense? You're welcome, C Channel May. Your C Channel May, your answer was amazing. Yep, your answer was amazing. Woohoo! Look at that devil card. Amina, you're going to do something that you're going to make money. Look, Amina, devil card, 10 of Pentacles. That's crazy money. That's ridiculous. When you see the devil card and the 10 of Pentacles, that's crazy money. The devil card means you're rich. It's nuts. It's crazy. It's a lot of money. Okay? The devil card means a lot of money. So devil card, 10 of Pentacles, yes. Yes, that's a bunch of money. It's a lot, okay? The devil card, 10 of Pentacles. It means you're about to make a fortune. You're getting ready to do something and make a fortune. Look at the 10 of Pentacles. This is residual income, royalties. You're building a business or a legacy for yourself. Passive income. Pilates? Strength card. Oh yeah, you will be doing something physical. Yeah, strength card, something that requires your strength. Physical trainer? Strength card means your strength. It's something that tests your strength. So that could be a personal trainer. The strength card, because that means you're strengthening your muscles. So you could be a personal trainer. The Hangman, Pisces, that's Pilates. So that's Pilates. Yoga. The Hangman is upside down. That's yoga. Yoga or Pilates. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. What is that? Oh. What? That's supposed to be the king of, that's supposed to be wands. You're going to teach people how to eat organic, I heard. There it is again, Amina. We talked about that before. Oh my God. Okay, you're not into sports. Even if you're not, I'm talking about personal training. You're going to be doing something to help people either strengthen their muscles, it's something to do with the body, I'm telling you. I see it here with the Hangman, the strengthening the Hangman, something to do with the body. And look, Knight of Pentacles reverses junk food, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to teach people to eat organic food. Didn't we talk about that before? And also you're going to be teaching people to plant and grow their own organic food. Knight of Pentacles reverse, they're eating junk food. Ace of Pentacles, that's nice that's like an apple. Because this is natural, organic. From farming, gardening. I'm telling you, you're going to be teaching people to eat organic food, teaching people to eat better, teaching people how to grow their food, how, what to eat. I just keep seeing that for you. Let me see. Also, the Hangman could be seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, we talked about that the last time you did you asked that before. It's going to go well. Knight of Pentacles reverse is junk food. Ace of Pentacles is it's new organic food. It's like an apple. King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. It could be financially tight for a very short while, but it'll be okay. The 4 of Pentacles means you are getting money. And the 9 of Wands. Hang in there. It could be tight for a little while, but it'll go okay. And I also see you 9 of Cups making really good drinks. Like 9 of Cups, I see you making shakes or like some type of protein shake or something, or Nine of Cups. It's like, it's going to be really good. Also, you could be advertising it on TV, some type of protein shake. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some type of protein shake, says the Nine of Cups. It's going to be really good. You're going to be like talking about it or celebrating it. Either a protein shake or it's not, I don't know if it's a green shake, but you're going to be advertising something very healthy, said the Nine of Cups. And you're going to make it look amazing. People are going to want to do it. They're going to want to be involved. It's going to go very well. Super. How long will your financial troubles last? I heard trouble don't last always. I heard trouble doesn't last. Will the brunette guy and you be in a serious relationship? Yes. C channel made. Yep. Yes, I saw that would go. You're going to be in a relationship with that guy for a little while. That's what I was getting. King of Swords is usually pretty serious. She doesn't really screw around very much. Now he can be a little colder hearted, but he's not a screw off like the other ones, you know. How long will your financial troubles last? Trouble don't last always. I heard troubled waters. It's going to feel, something may feel like it's up and down. But remember, waters they're not troubled for very long. There's the Devil card. Oh, there it is. And the star. Oh my God, that is it. Ooh, look at that. In abundance. Wow. That's crazy. Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. No, it won't last long, because the Knight of Wands reverse means something doesn't last very long. It's not long. The Devil card, Capricorn, Star card, Aquarius, Empress, Taurus, and Libra. Look at this energy. So that's crazy. Yes, you and the brunette will be in a serious relationship. C channel main. D, your troubles won't last very long. It may feel like a long time, because the Star card represents a long time. The Star card represents a long time. It can. Something that's far off. But the Devil card means that you're in trouble. You're in hot water, right? Because they see the devil, the fire, that's boiling water. So if you're in trouble or if you have financial issues, because remember the Devil card is debt. Are you getting that? D, that's debt. So the Devil card, Star card, says you will get out of it. That's healing. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to flow better. Just trust the process. This is about trust, faith, hope, blessings, healing. Praying for something and your prayers are answered. And then look at the abundance with the Empress. So you won't be in financial trouble, Death card, Devil. Oh, I said Death card. The Death. I said Death card. That's good. That's an ending. I like my Freudian slip sometimes. Anyway, the Devil card means that you're in debt. You're in big trouble financially. But the Star card means you do get out of it. You will get out of it. And the Empress is growth, increase. It's tons of money. It's growth. It's 10 times 10. Okay? It's a maximum. It's good money. It's growth. It's a harvest. So the Empress is a very good sign that you'll be out of the woods in not too long. So D, I don't think your trouble is going to last long. And the Empress said you'll be having a lot of money or provision soon. Who's going to get you into that field? Your vegan manager? I don't know. Your past vegan manager? I don't know if it's going to be them. Your past vegan manager? Past vegan manager? Whoa! King of Swords is back. Wow. That could be somebody different. That doesn't feel like the same. Because, the King of Swords is a supervisor. So Amina, the King of Swords is a manager. He's a manager. He's a supervisor or manager on your job. So Amina, yeah, I'm going to say yes for that. King of Swords, it can be your past vegan manager. Wow. I always use the King of Swords as a manager. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at the Chariot. Cancer, you'll move forward with it. That's crazy. Yeah, it can be your past vegan manager. That's crazy. I love that. That's fine. The King of Swords can be a man or a woman. That's fine. You said it's a woman? Let's see. That's fine. The Ace of Cups. That's a woman's heart. That can be looked at like a female energy. It can be. Six of Pentacles. One last card and we'll stop. What is it? Ten of Pentacles. Death card. Wow. Things are changing. Now, the Ace of Cups is feelings and emotions. That's feminine. Are you hearing that, Amina? So Ace of Cups is, yeah, that's feelings and emotions are more feminine. Are you getting that? So that's good. If it's a woman, that's fine. Because the Ace of Cups is a woman's heart. It can be looked at as feminine or softer feelings and emotions, which is more related to feminine. So that's fine, Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You're going to do well. And remember, the King of Swords represents a manager. Even if it's a woman, it represents a manager. So that's fine if it's a woman. Look at this. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant. You're going to have a lot of money in the bank. You're going to be putting a lot of money into the bank. Things are about to change, says the Death card. That's crazy. 3 women doing workshops in front of the supermarket. They ask if you want to get your last reading. If they ask if you want to get something, your last reading, you still work with 3 women. Get into that. Your last reading said you may work with 3 women. You may work with 3 women. That's fine. That's okay. So watch this. If you look at the Six of Pentacles, here's somebody that's giving money. There's one hand here, and then there's one hand here. So you got 1, 2, 3 sets of hands. That could be 3 women too. Are you getting that? It's always going to leave you, the cards are always going to leave you some clue. Because there's 1, 2, 3 sets of hands here. These 3 hands could also be 3 women. 3 of Swords is reversed. That could be 3 women. Let's look further. I do think it's a woman because the Ace of Cups is emotional, which is feminine. Let's see if we can find anything else. 8 of Swords. Somebody feels trapped. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to turn in here in a minute. The Sun is reversed. That's feminine. The Sun is masculine. The Sun is masculine. The Sun reversed, feminine. The Emperor reversed is emasculated, right? So that could be a woman. So yeah, it could be women. Still getting it with the cards. The Fool reverse. Yeah, the reversal cards are trying to tell us that it's women. There's the Two of Wands. That's more than one person. Yeah. No matter what, you're still looking at it. One last card. And the Ace of Pentacles. Very beautiful. No, I think you're going to be men and women. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be working with, there's going to be a time when you work with men and women. Will you get the offer soon? Yeah, probably the vegan business. Now, remember, Amina, this is just giving you energy. You don't have to make a decision based on a tarot reading. It's just giving you energy, giving you a little guidance and some messages. Try not to make an entire life change based on a tarot reading. People do that. I cannot tell you how many emails I get. Should I do this and should I do that? It's critical. Please answer me. And I'm like, critical. If it's life-threatening or life-critical, don't base it on a tarot reading. The reading is going to give you a right answer, but still, if it's a major life decision, you don't want to just base that specifically on a tarot reading. Be careful with that, okay? We're here to help, but be careful about basing things on basing life decisions on that, okay? You want to use your own discernment. The reading is for guidance. Always use your own discernment. It's here for guidance, but use your own discernment. Okay, let me see. Will you get the offer soon? Probably. 4 of Wands is reversed. 6 of Pentacles is reversed. Knight of Pentacles is reversed. 10 of Wands. Somebody's going to back out. Somebody doesn't have enough money and they're going to back out. 6 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles. Someone doesn't have enough money, so they're going to back out. 4 of Wands reversed. That's unstable. That's an unstable partnership. So I don't know if it's going to come through right away. 10 of Wands. Yeah, eventually it will. Ace of Pentacles is here. That's good. Now look, it may be hard for you to wait. It may be hard for you to wait. but eventually it'll come through. Right now, I feel like it's unstable. Well, right now, look at what's going on around the world. So it's very difficult to really get progress right now. Look at the Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's hard to get a full organic crop right now, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Are you getting that? Because the Knight of Pentacles is the farmer of the Tarot. Did you hear that? And listen, everybody listen. You guys know right now farmers are going through a lot, right? Farmers are having trouble selling their soybean. China stopped buying, allegedly, listen, China stopped buying their soybean in America. So the farmers are having very difficult time selling their soybean. So and I think I think China went and got it from Argentina or something. So if you're talking America, right now, Knight of Pentacles reverse, which kept coming out, is the farmers having a lot of trouble selling their product, okay? And look, Six of Pentacles reverse, they're not getting paid. Oh my God. Because the market for Wands reverse is volatile. Oh my God, look at that. So this is exactly what I told you. That's crazy. You can wait for it, okay? You can wait for it. Give it a little time. Let me see. Let me get one more card. Because the Ace of Pentacles means, look at the Ten of Wands. Now listen to Mina. This may take some time to the Ten of Wands. It may take a long time, okay? It may take some time. No, I'm hearing 10 years. I don't hear 20 years. If you hear 20 years, that's fine, but I'm not getting 20. I'm getting 10 for you. 10. I'm getting 10 because look, he's got 10 wands on his back. And the 10 of Wands can be looked at as debt too. So I'm getting 10 of Wands, 10 years. And you'll have a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Shut the front door. Did you get that? That's crazy. That's crazy. The answers are flowing too quickly. It's blowing my mind. But that's always the way it always is with me. So yeah, 10 years, 10 of Wands. You'll be much better off in 10 years. Be extremely diligent. Make payments on your bills. And you will be okay. Okay? Yeah, 10 years, Ace of Pentacles, you'll have a new start. Are you getting that? 20 years? Oh, no. I don't think it's going to take 20. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nope, Judgment card. Oh my God. Look, shut the front door. Listen, listen. Five of Wands reverse. Oh, yeah, it'll be, the worst will be over. Five of Wands reverse. Amina, listen closely. The Judgment card has two X's on the front, and that represents 20. Shut the front door. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Amina? The Judgment card has XX on top. That represents 20. That's crazy. That is crazy. I love when that happens. I love when that happens. Woo, I love when that happens. Thank you again, channel members. All of you that have joined the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining. I hope you'll join me again. I'll be back soon. It's only 99 cents to join. I made it very affordable. The times have been tough for us, and we just want to make it affordable for everybody. And then whenever I do live, all questions, personal readings are answered right there on the spot. Amina, you've got an Ace of Pentacles. You got a 10 of Wands. 10 years of heavy labor. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. And then the Judgment card with two X's, which represents 20. So because the Ace of Pentacles comes before the Judgment card, we know that you'll be having fresh opportunities and out of debt before 20 years. Did you get that? No, Amina. It'll be less than 20 years. Judgment card is 20. Ace of Pentacles. So it's less than 20 years. It's not going to take 20 years. I don't think so. Or did you hear did you get that? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that everybody has came today. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for staying. I'm turning in. Yes, it'll be, because look, you have an Ace of Pentacles and then the XX, which represents 20. So it'll be before 20 years that you're out of debt. And the 10 of Wands says 10 years of heavy labor, of hard labor. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. Your answers, ooh, the answers just flowed. Your dream is to be rich. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is buying land. The Ace of Pentacles is also an inheritance. Very good. An inheritance, okay? So you'll be okay. Three of Swords trying to come out, but not. Let me reset the deck. Here we go. Oh, this deck wants me to put it up. Oh my God. Amina, the devil card means it's crazy, crazy money. It's almost like you're obsessed with money. A lot of times when you see that, look at the Ace of Wands. That means you'll be crazy rich by your own hands, Ace of Wands. Crazy rich by your own hands. That's crazy. And it's your doing, said the Ace of Wands. The devil card is big money. It's money, money, money. It's Jeff Bezos. It's big money. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You guys get that? Freaking Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, devil card. Crazy money. Can't count it as so much. And then look at the Ace of Wands. By your own hands. New beginning. No, it won't take a long time. I heard 15. And that's funny because we talked about 10, then we talked about 20. And then I just saw 15, 1-5. So I'm hearing something about 15. 15? Look at this. Look at this. The Hierophant. That's money in a bank. The Hierophant represents the bank. Oh, God. I love this. Did you hear that? That's the bank. Look at the Hermit, Virgo. Probably going to do it by yourself. That's money in the bank. The Hierophant is the bank. That's the bank. That's the bank. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reverse. You're probably not even going to be working. Nope, you won't. Because these new opportunities that are popping up, Page of Pentacles, are because of your talent. The Eight of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Cups, you're probably going to have to leave your regular job. You're probably going to have to leave Eight of Pentacles reverse, your regular job, Eight of Cups. You're going to have to leave Eight of Cups, your regular job, Eight of Pentacles reverse. Did you get that? Eight's a number of action. Did you see that? You have to leave your job. You won't be working a traditional regular job, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Cups. Are you seeing this, Amina? That's crazy. That's amazing. Look at the Eight of Wands. You're going to be very busy. Sun card reverse. The Sun card reverse said you can't please everybody. I heard the Sun card reverse say you can't please everybody. Don't try. Okay? Some people are going to love what you do. Some people aren't. Sometimes I get trolls. Sometimes I get great people. Right? You can't please everybody. But look at this money you're going to have in the bank. Look at the money you're going to have in the bank. That's crazy. And again, you might have to leave your job. You might have to leave your job because you're not going to have time. Did you guys know that back in, when I first started Tarot, oh my God, it was 2016, 2017 when I first started. The first year of it, I was just started my pick a card and got real busy. I got so busy with it, I had to quit my day job. I had to cut my hours part-time on my job because it got real busy. Like I had to cut back. Look at the Hangman. I love it. Seven of Swords reverse. Oh, yeah. No more running. But it's feel like you're going to have a lot of money. There's going to be new opportunities that you're going to help you make a lot of money. You're going to have a lot of money in the bank. And you're just not going to have time. You're not going to have a lot of time for your day job. You're not going to have a lot of time. You may end up quitting your day job. I'm just letting you know. Quitting your day job. Okay? You got to quit your day. You're listen closely. You are going to know when that time is. You're going to instinctively know. You're going to know. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You'll know when it's time to quit the job. Okay? You will know when it's time. You're going to know when it's time to quit the job. And because you're going to be like, I'm making a lot of money now. I'm doing really well, making thousands of dollars a month. And about 2-3 months into it, you're going to quit your day job. You're going to be like, oh, I'm done. I'm done. Look at this. Look at the Tower. Yep, something's got to give. Tower said, nope, something's got to give. Yep. You gotta do something because the tower said one of them is going to end. Okay, one of them's going to end. Maybe shocking, but one of them's got to go because you're going to be very busy. Okay. Very busy. That was a really good reading. Really good personal reading answers today. Usually they are. Usually they're great. But these answers today were awesome. I really had a great time answering it. I feel like you're going to do the vegan business will hit probably later because like I said, right now the farmers are kind of going through, it's kind of difficult right now for a lot of people, a lot of farmers, I think around the world actually. I know in America for sure. So I think things will get better for you later. I feel like that Page of Pentacles was telling you that there's another opportunity that's going to show up. That's going to really be, the Page of Pentacles is another opportunity. It's going to show up and be very prosperous for you. I don't think you're going to be working a 9 to 5 that long. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to be working a 9 to 5. I don't think you're going to work it. I think you're going to lose. I keep picking up something about fear. And I feel like you're going to, when things get a little slow, you're going to get in fear and quit because I've done that. When things get slow, you'll get into fear and then you'll just quit. You'll just quit, okay? You won't continue. What did I do? Oh my God. I was right. Yep. 2 of Cups on the bottom. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles reverse, strength card, reverse. Yep. When you get scared, you're going to quit. When things start feeling like they're getting to start, because the strength reverse is overwhelmed. You're getting overwhelmed. Or the 9 of Wands reverse can be overwhelmed too. But when you get the 3 of Pentacles reverse, when it feels like things aren't working out very well with your business, you're going to quit. You're going to get scared and just back out of it. There's a real strong chance you might do that. Just hang in there through the tough days. Cut your expenses, hang in there. Try not to, don't be afraid to go back to work and get part-time work. There's temp services. Don't be afraid to go back and get temp service work, just to fill in the gap for bills. Okay? But once your business gets up off the ground and you start doing well, I heard something about telecommunication. Something about, I see you 2 of Cups talking to people or connecting with people. 2 of Cups, I don't know if you're talking to people or counseling them. 2 of Cups, you're getting close to people. You're having very intimate, close conversations. You're either talking to people or connecting with them or counseling them, or you're talking to someone. Someone trusts you. They're talking to you. I heard the 2 of Cups say they're listening to you and they believe you. So you're doing something. You're working with people. It's crazy. King of Swords keeps coming out for you. Keeps coming out for you. Death card, Scorpio. You're causing something to change. 2 of Wands. Look at that life path. Look at the money. Ace of Pentacles is back again. 7 of Wands on the bottom. That devil. I heard the 7 of Wands say you're listen. The 7 of Wands says you're fighting. And the devil card said addictions. 7 of Wands fighting, devil card addictions. So you're helping people fight their addictions. I'm just Ace of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You're helping people fight their addictions, or you're helping people do something. I'm just telling you. It may sound crazy, but I'm telling you. And look at the Death card. Something's going to end. The Death card, look at that white rose up there. That's sober. So I don't know if you're helping people get sober. You're doing something where you're helping people. Look at the 2 of Wands. They're on the road to recovery. So how do you know? because the Two of Wands is a road. It's a path. You're on the path to recovery. See the Two of Wands? Because some people are on the road, Two of Wands, where they got to go this way, stay in trouble, or this way, go a new path. So you're helping people get on a new path. The Death card, I'm telling you, that white rose is like surrendering. So you're either helping people like get sober, get on the path to recovery, counseling, something like that. You're helping people do something to heal, get their body better. Look at the Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful new beginning. A blessing, a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. Look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, helping people. Halfway house. Two of Wands. Halfway, meet me halfway. It's like you're helping people get into like a halfway house, or you're helping people do something. And there's money coming. This is grants from the grants. I don't know if it's government grant, but you get some type of grant, Ace of Swords. And you're going to be writing, look at the pen, Ace of Swords. You could be writing letters for grants, Ace of Pentacles. And there's going to be new opportunities that present themselves. You're going to be helping people. I don't know what this is, but well, I do know what it is. You're helping people recover or something. Even though the Four of Swords is in here, you're helping people recover. Again, Seven of Wands, you're helping people fight addictions. Oh my God, what did I just say? What did I just say? Fight. Five of Wands. I told you, didn't I? See, fighting. Look, Five of Wands. You're helping people fight something. I told you. Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. You've got an Ace of Pentacles, an Ace of Swords, an Ace of Cups. I heard the Ace of Cups say there are people who are going to be reintroduced to their family. I don't know if you're going to be a recovery counselor. You're going to do something where you're going to help people. The Ace of Cups is like they're going to be able to heal and love again. Because some of you, these people, the children aren't talking to them, Page of Wands reverse. Their children won't speak to them. Their children will not speak to them. Look at the Page of Wands coming up right. So they're going to be, look at this. They're going to talk to their children again. They're going to be talking to their children again. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Look at all these aces. You're going to help people because of the Death card. That means they're going to die to their self. Again, the white rose, sober. So they're going to be on a new path to recovery. Two of Wands. You see the path that they're on. So you're going to help people get on a new path to recovery. You could be talking to people, counseling. It could be school. It could be young children because there's children here. So you could be helping children that are troubled youth get on a new path. Ace of Swords is clarity, understanding. Again, it's a pen. Helping them get help. Ace of Swords. I also heard the Ace of Swords say you're cutting the cord. You're cutting some type of cord, or there's something that they're doing and you're cutting the cord. Something with their past. I don't know if it's family, but you're helping children. So you could also be, I don't know if it's a youth counselor or there's two children here. You're helping children recover and start over. You're writing Ace of Swords, grants, Ace of Pentacles. You're getting money from the government to help people with addiction. I see a lot of stuff for you. Look at the Five of Wands. People that are fighting. I see a lot of things. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, I could see a lot of stuff for you. And I don't doubt this because you already said you have a lot of things that you want to do. And now it's all coming out. Look at this. Look at this. Look. You know, the Hierophant can be jail. It can be hospitals. It can be churches. It can be banks. It can be higher in college. It's higher institutions. Are you getting that? It's religion. Five of Wands, Hierophant. Some people are like struggling with sobriety. I see it here. Somebody needs prayer. They're fighting with sobriety. I see a lot of stuff here. And for you, I'm telling you, I just see a lot of, I can just see it. It's just coming out really quickly, but you're going to help people get through some difficult times. You're going to help people get through some very difficult times. You want to help people. You want to do a course of social worker. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at your cards. That's crazy. Six of Wands, you'll be successful. respected and appreciated. You're going to help people recover, and you're going to get grant money. I know that's crazy, isn't it? But it's right here. And you're going to get the grant money. A lot of people aren't going to get approved for it. A lot of people, they're going to say, oh, the government's been shut down. The government's having problems. We can't get approved for grants, and the DOJ or whatever is shut down. But you give it a little bit of time, a couple weeks to a couple months, you're going to be able to get grants. You're going to be able to get people either scholarships, grants, or some type of opportunity to help them, okay? You're going to help them. And you're going to help them before they become an adult, I heard. What are you doing, Bree? Before they become an adult, you're going to reach them at the at-risk stage, and you're going to help them, okay? Thank you again, channel members. Thank you for joining the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you, channel members. I'm so grateful for your support. If you join the channel, it's 99 cents. That's all it is. You can ask any question that you want during a live reading. Look at the moon reversed. They're hiding things. Some of you, these people have been secretly abused, sexually abused. Sun card. Oh, I said sun card. They're going to be happy. The moon card, the words are just coming out too quick. The moon says the moon says Pisces energy is here to tell you that there's some deep-seated hidden feelings that they can't express. They don't know how to express it, so the moon reversed, and you will be able to help them. Because remember, the Hierophant is a counselor. Are you getting that? Right? He's a counselor. He's a guru. He's a counselor. He's a therapist. Hierophant's a therapist, a counselor, okay? Look at this. 3 of Cups. They're out drinking with their friends. Okay? And you're going to help them get out of this. Because it's very difficult to get out of this. And you're going to help them. A lot of them have deadbeat dads. Deadbeat moms or deadbeat dad. You know, the Emperor reverse with his Aries energy is a deadbeat dad. They make excuses why they can't be there. It's a deadbeat dad. Okay? Tell us about the moon. Look at the King of Pentacles. You're going to help people find value in themselves. King of Pentacles is money. So also picking up that you're going to get a lot of grant money. People are going to, people and companies, maybe even the government, but I don't know about that for sure. I'll just say people and companies and organizations are going to trust you, King of Pentacles, with a lot of money. And you'll be able to handle this money, and you'll be trusted to allocate this money to the correct departments to help people the right way. And right now, it's very important to reach these youths before they get to adulthood to help them transition death card, transition into a better life. They're going to be on a different path. You're going to get the grants. You're going to write it, Ace of Swords. Look at these children, at-risk youth. I like the fact that they're upright, which means they're going to be ready to open up to you, ready to listen. Also, you're going to help these children. See, some of the children are antisocial. They've been mistreated. You're going to help them, Page of Wands, socialize better. You're going to help them with social skills. Are you getting that? Also, the Page of Pentacles, some of them, they dropped out of school. You're going to help them get their diploma. The Page of Pentacles is what? You're going to help them get their diploma. You're going to help them graduate from school, get their diploma. Some of them a GED. Page of Pentacles, help them go to college. Are you getting that? So you're going to help children with antisocial skills. Those that are afraid to open up. You're going to help children to graduate from school, Page of Pentacles. These children, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So you really have a lot that you can do here. You're a man of many hats, so to speak. And you have a lot that you can do. Look at the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, you'll work well anywhere. Okay? 3 of Pentacles. You're going to do well. You work well in different environments. And you'll be very valued. So you have a lot of options. We talked about that. High Priestess, Moon, the Fool reverse. Oh, the energy's dying. So that means it's time to let this go. The energy's starting to die. That means it's starting to let it go. High Priestess, Pisces, Fool, reverse, Aquarius. Somebody that's taken the wrong step. Somebody's taking the wrong step. And see, you got good instincts. Your instincts are going to know what to do. Look at the Fool reverse. You're going to instinctively know what to do with people who have really messed up in life. You're going to instinctively know what to do. Because the King of Pentacles is gifted. He's gifted and talented. He's gifted. So you're going to know, High Priestess, what to say. You're going to instinctively know what to say, know what to do, know what not to say. Like you really are going to know that this is where you belong. The full reverse, you know, you just won't say anything, right? You'll know what to say. So this is very good. The energy is going down because look at this. Ooh, I'm going to pull it out. 4 of Cups, some of the children are withdrawn. 4 of Cups, also 10 of Cups reversed. They come from a home of alcoholics. They come 10 of Cups reversed from a home with domestic violence. Okay, they've been mistreated. Okay. All right. We'll leave it right there. So you have a lot of options. A lot coming for you. Very good reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And those of you that are watching, if you, like I said before, if you join, you do get a very in-depth personal reading right there on the spot. Okay? It's very in-depth. It is very detailed. It's in-depth. Okay? So I will leave this up. So when people usually I'll have like anywhere from 10 to 20 people in the room. It'll be like 3 people, 5 people, 10 people. It'll vary. And then when I leave the video, it'll just get hundreds of views later. I'll leave it up, then it'll be like 1,000 views. Like it'll go crazy, which is really good. I like that, okay? And then other people get to see how the personal readings actually go during my live. Now, this is a live reading. So, like I said, your personal reading will be done live. No redos. No delete, no redos, no makeups. We will read your situation, your case, whatever you're dealing with, right there live on the air and get you an answer. Absolutely. Because that's what we do here at Super T Reader Tarot. That's what we do. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This has been wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Great reading. You're so welcome. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you being here, Amina. Thank you so much, everybody that is still here. Let's go down the list and see who's still here. Thank you again. Let's see what we got. Delphica Leon, thank you again. I still see you. Hello, KKK. Thank you. Amina, yes, ma'am. Christ of Nazareth, thank you again for that. C. Cheney M. May, thank you. I believe you did become a member. D, that's a channel member also. Thank you. Bella B. Reiki, I believe. Yes, from a relationship. Thank you for being here. Again, if you want a personal reading, it's $15. You can do a super chat. I'll read it right here on the air. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. I'm your host, Super T Reader. I am turning in for the evening. But don't worry, my people. I'm going to have much more for you. And I will be back to answer more questions. More pressing personal readings. I will be back to give you the answers that you seek. We will also do more pick a card. We will also do all signs. We will be doing all signs, okay? I'll be doing that also. Let me see. We will be doing all signs. I think I did put my deck up for that. Where's my deck? I did put it up. No, I didn't. It's right here. Well, we'll be doing all signs the next time I come back. All signs, all signs, all signs. Get out. We will be doing that. Oh, I had a new deck. I forgot about that. I actually have a new deck too. I'm going to be using that when I get back. We're going to be doing all signs. We'll just do a quick, how do they feel with this adorable little new deck that I have here. With this all-seeing eye, I guess, on the back or whatever that is. I don't know if it's an evil eye, all-seeing eye. It's one of them. We'll be talking about that too. Six of Wands, Aries. Ooh, they feel like they won you over. Aries, look at that. Six of Cups. Someone from the past already feel like they won you over. So we're going to do that too. I do want to say have a good evening. Thank you again for joining me. I'll be back to do the all signs and again answer any other personal reading that you have. Okay. If you have any suggestions, please put the suggestions in the chat or please go to the community tab. If you just click on the community tab on my channel, you can put your suggestions there. If you say, oh, the next live, can you read about this topic? Or next live, can you read about that? Absolutely. And we will talk about it, okay? In the meantime, I'm your host, Super Reader, wishing you love, light, peace, blessing, strength. I'll see you again. Take care. Bye.